We've actually got the right one this time. Sorry about that. I ended up making another fucking live stream for some strange reason. I just overclicked. I panicked. Just having an absolute fucking mare. Absolute mare. The stream is not going well for me. The chair, I'm on a makeshift chair, so if I look taller, I am. My other chair's just decided to be a complete fucking joke. Jealous I'm on instead of him. Who's that? What's gone off? What is going off? Let me just catch up with what's going off in the chat, and then we'll get William on. William Ency, shout out to you. Dylan, hello. Stephen, hello. King Jedi, hello. Or King Chili McFreeze. I think that's the King Jedi. But anyway, I'm having a fucking nightmare. I am losing the fucking plot. So let me get my bearings and I will get William called into the chat. Hello. Hopefully your Sundays are going better than mine. Honestly, mate. Oh, fucking hell. The infamous chair is just completely broke. I can't even pin it in. That's why I'm a little bit late on the stream, because the chair just decided to be a complete joke. I need to actually try and fix it properly so that it doesn't move, which I don't even know where to start with. So doing things makeshift is not the way to go. Don't mind the comments, Dave. I'm just being a moron. Jealous because I'm on the podcast instead of him. Who's that? Apparently he blocked me. Or just being a meanie pants. Who's blocked you? Who blocked you? Stephen never said hi back, so I'm emotionally done this today. Okay. They only see one screw job. The one is the chat. Yeah, because I haven't phoned him yet, and I'm going to do that in a minute. So please calm down. Let me just get the chat to live chat, and then we'll get him in, and then we'll crack on. So yeah, William, are you ready? Are you ready to go, my friend? Because let's get this rolling. God, I don't like this fucking headset anymore. It's doing me fucking chat. No one. Let's get this. Are you ready, William? Are you ready to get the party started? Stephen, hello. Horbury, hello. Born ready. There we go. So we'll just give you a call. Video call. Let's enlarge that. See how it looks on the screen. Just hold on a second. Let's just see how it looks. It looks not too bad. Let's enlarge it first.
Can you hear me? Can the chat hear me and everything?
We can get away with that. There. That's cutting me out though. Actually, I can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
On. Have I knocked off all the things? Camera not available. No. But where is the sound? Hang on. Hang on. I have probably knocked all the things off.
I can hear you just fine if that's in.
Because I can't hear you. I don't even think the chat can hear you. Window capture out. Input output.
Input out. Input out.
Audio dashboard. Can we hear you now? No. I've opened them all up. Why can I not hear William? What is going on?
Oh no, we were talking about it last night. I was like, well,
what the fuck? Don't know what's going on. Why can I not hear you? Is it because I've pressed on one of these? No, these should be all open. I'm struggling now. I don't know what's going off. Do I need my headset?
Yeah.
Do I need this? Why
I'm gonna go for credit. I'm just messing.
Oh, should be able to hear you. What's going off? What is going off? I don't know what's going on.
You not know.
I know you're talking, but why can I not hear you? What is the fuck is going on?
I can use sign language.
I'm sorry, brother.
That work?
Oh, there we go. Can the chat? I think I could hear you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you actually, yeah. Hang on, let's turn your volume up.
Well, Women's History Month.
Right. All I need now is confirmation in chat. Can you hear him?
Oh, my talk.
Yeah, I can hear you kind of. Not really.
Oh, yeah? Is that better?
I've got you now. Can people hear him in the chat? That's what I need to know. People in the chat, can you let me know if you can hear William? I'm stressed.
Women's History Month. Yeah, it's not going great, like right off the bat, right?
Yeah, it's fine. We're fine. They can hear you in the chat. I was just waiting for confirmation. Hello?
Oh, okay.
I can hear you. The chat can hear you. That's the main thing. Can they? Well, I know they can hear me. Hello, William.
Yeah.
I'm just having a fucking nightmare.
Hello,
mate.
Dave. We made it. We made it.
Anyway, where we go? We've got you. How are you doing, mate? It's because of the... Right, I'll tell you what. It's because of the brand new mic. I've just realised that I have to put my headset into the mic and not my laptop. So that was the problem. Plus my chair.
I'm doing okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. Had to run into town here. Maybe had to go to my family's house and just, sitting over here because we got things to do. So it was like an hour ago, so I had to hurry up. So you race over here, so I stay in time for the podcast. And I was just like, wow.
Even if you'd have been late, I'd have been completely all over the place anyway. So you don't want to.
Oh no, man! No, man! I say I'm going to be here. I'll be here. I was here. Just for the record.
Yeah, you were. You're the top guy. It's just me what's floundered. It's me what's had a broken chair.
No, I think. Yeah. Well, I think with you doing all the work and me just accepting a phone call, kind of, I mean, you can flounder for a while. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no worries. So, like, a broken chair. So I'm on my rickety chair at the minute. I'm going to have to try and fix that. The bits of cardboard just weren't working. It just kept falling down. It's like, literally, that's what I've been doing, screaming and shouting. Figures were falling off the shelves. Then I couldn't get the sound.
Hey, all within the last, right as you're about to start, everything just goes to shit so fast. It's just the way it is.
Oh, yeah. I now realise what Days and Tommy go through on a regular with their streams.
Also, though, they're both indoors and have their where they are most of the time, and I can be anywhere at any time, and so it's always that's just the way it is.
Yeah, it is just the way it is.
Yeah, I'm not in my truck, so that's probably a plus.
You're what? Sorry, you're in your truck.
I'm not in my truck.
Oh, you're not in your truck.
Yeah, I'm not in my truck, so that's a plus. I mean, that's that's all good.
Yeah, so we might not get as much interference. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Basically, today I just thought we'd do early WrestleMania predictions on the matches that we've got so far. And, just generally chit-chat about anything what comes into his mind while we're going ahead.
Yep.
Which I assume will be loads. Freeing the penis and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we got the free the penis thing. We got all the new hires, 3 of them. The arm wrestling. Why would we hire an arm wrestling? That's nice. Arm wrestling champion. That's just the kind of people we got to go after. What's he gonna do? Oh well.
Oh, it is.
Let's get on with. Yeah.
What's with you and Days with chairs? Why is Days having a problem with your chair? Mine's just Brock. Mine's just worn.
Yeah, Days is cheap, and he's trying to save money, so he's trying to get the best chair. And I mean, no offense, but I did like got me like $100 chair and it's not cared about it. You know, I mean, I know that's his thing and he's there, but he's looking at $1,000 chairs. I'm like, man, it's a chair. Go back to your couch. I'd buy me a lounger and just do it from like I'd do it from like my lazy boy chair, folded out. That's what I would do.
Yeah, it's just, the setup is a bit harder for me to do it on a couch just because I just don't have I have the space, but it's just hard to set it up. I would be forever leaning into the camera and it would hurt my back. It's the only reason why I got the chair that I got is because the chairs that I was using before, which I'm sat on now, just hurt my ass. We have been dead ass by the end of the live stream.
Yeah.
And you just can't relax, you just can't chill.
Well, like I'd build me like a shed or something, or make like a tiny studio or something. But
I want to do that. I would
do that. Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to. Like I'm moving all the time, so I'd never get to use it. I mean, it would just be sitting there, and I'd get to use it like once or twice.
Everyone's laughing at me finishing my story with the Bailey Funko Pop video.
Oh, nice,
yeah. So, Cynthia, hello. Leeds, hello. King Jedi, Horbury, everyone in the chat, hello. Shout out to you guys. So, yeah, we're going to do early predictions. And what can we do to spice up WrestleMania? What needs to happen? What will blow people's minds? Because I think it can. I think it's got the potential to be good, but it's also got the potential to be completely predictable at the same time. And that kind of is the problem. I think when we go into this WrestleMania, that it could be predictable.
Yeah. The main thing for me would be the mid card. You got to amp up. You got to really concentrate on your mid card. Your main events speak for themselves, and those are matches that are pretty decent. But I think for the most part, it's those mid card matches. You got to keep it. We got to keep it from. They got to keep it from just going flat. I mean, they got to keep no matter what the match is. I just think we need to see the energy. We need to see, like, even if your match is like going to be Charlotte versus Nia Jax. It doesn't matter what the match is. Make it funny. Make it. They have to keep it amped up. They have to have like Charlotte and Nia into it and feed less off the crowd and more on the on selling what they're doing. I think because the crowds nowadays, they're just not as good, because we got richer people going and they have, they want to just be seen on TV and seen at the events for, their own egos. So I don't think anyone's really there to, there's people there to cheer, but not up front, so you're not going to get any crowd reaction unless you're like a John Cena or Roman Reigns or, something like that. That's just my opinion. I just think that mid card should, focus less on working the crowd and just, amp up the matches, put on the best match that they can, and just because so much of like Charlotte, and they do the crowd pandering, and the crowd's just not reacting, so you got to bypass that. And I think if they were to do that, they're going to get us. It's going to be a better show for us viewers. And it all lands. Squarely. It's always okay. We start out good. Then they set like a level, a standard, and then they just fall flat and just give us shit. So the matches are matches that we don't care about. Well, at least make them interesting. Let them actually wrestle a match and put on a really, show what they can do. Even though it's two people that we don't want to see, have them put on a great match instead of just, going along with their story. Have them put on that banger match, and then you can just put your story in at the end. Finish it, either finish the story or continue it or whatever they're going to do.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But I think...
go on.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we're going to start off with the first match. We'll have a look at Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan, what should happen, what is going to happen, and what we predict will happen. Should happen for me, Stephanie Vaquer should retain. What that probably will happen is Liv Morgan will win. Who do you want to win?
Well, I want Liv Morgan to win, but that's just because I want to see everybody. Oh, they didn't give Stephanie Vicker enough enough of her title run. They shut her down and just to hear all the haters and everything. But I mean, I think honestly Stephanie retains. I think Raquel's going to come in. They're going to have something with those two. So before Liv's going to have a title run, she's going to have to settle with Raquel. I mean, I know Raquel is kind of going to AAA, but you know they're going to have to do something with that story because they keep bringing it up. So I'm expecting something along those lines. Stephanie retains, but it's by interference. Plus, everybody hates Liv. I mean,
yeah, there's a strong case for Liv because she's going into WrestleMania. She hasn't had the championship. And there's obviously that riff with Raquel, what could happen with her winning the title. But what if Raquel literally gets in the way and cost Liv the championship and obviously keep Stephanie as champion? I feel like I think you might do a title change here because obviously I'm going to go in a different direction in the next match anyway. People in the chat are wondering why you are frozen.
I have no idea. Oh,
neither
am I still frozen?
No, you've just gone green. You've just come out of your picture, so I don't know what's going on. We can still hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your picture just completely froze. I don't know what happened with your camera or whatever.
Oh. Well, somehow I guess I shut my camera off on my phone.
Yeah.
Am I back? Oh, nope, it keeps shutting off. What the hell? It's doing it automatically.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's just you're just a voice at the moment. So.
Yeah, every time. What the hell?
I don't even know why it's doing it.
It just keeps shutting off on the video on itself by itself. Why would it be doing that by itself? I don't think it's on my end, man.
I don't even. I can click here, and it just says close apps. So camera unavailable, but that's my camera. What's not available? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Why am I looking? I don't see why. I haven't changed anything or touched anything. Is what I mean. I thought
you started off fine, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I do not know.
No idea.
I've got other tools here. Right, what I'll do is I'll phone you again and go from there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what
All
happens. Right. Rejoin, return to home screen. Calls. Let's go down here. Let's probably go to the last one. Try it again. So, video call. Boom. There we go. We've got William back on screen. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, I don't know what that's about. Maybe it was the background maybe messing up.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, dude. I
can't shut it off or do anything. Like, it doesn't let me do nothing.
There you go. Anyway,
it just kind of freezes me here. Well, I'm back anyway.
Let's just lift you up a bit. Boom. There we go. There we go. We've got a little bit more in the shot now so that people can actually see you.
Yeah.
Dave's camera is cursed. It's not my camera what's cursed. Everybody assumes it's my camera what's cursed. It's not me.
Yeah. It's all on Dave.
It's all on me.
I get all the glory, but I don't got to deal with any of the criticism. It's never me. It's always somebody else.
That's the life of a YouTuber. That is the life of a YouTuber. Yeah. It's always me.
It's always someone's fault.
I'm going for Liv Morgan as well. I don't want Liv Morgan to win. I want that to be abundantly clear. I'd rather have Stephanie Vicker keep the championship. But the problem what I've had with Stephanie Vicker is they've not used her correctly. And it's got nothing to do with her title run being lackluster. It's the fact that creative have been lackluster. They don't know what to do with her.
Well, I think if if they would give certain wrestlers, like you can't give it to all of them, but someone like Stephanie Danhausen, those people, Randy Orton, you could do that with because he's so seasoned, well seasoned. I mean, you could give them creative control of their character, like how they're portrayed. I mean, you can still make them do their matches, and if they got to drop a title, they drop it, or however that goes. But I just think that I don't know. You just
camera's frozen again, by the way. It's just having a nightmare.
It's not shutting up. There it goes again. It's like,
my God, we missed my chair. My chair's cursed. Yeah. Your camera's cursed. Oh my God, this podcast is cursed.
Yeah,
it's a two Screwjob Hausen podcast. Well done, King.
Hello. I start to get it back. I don't even know. Okay, wait. Let me see if I can do something. Okay, there. Let's try that. See if that helps.
Steve Hausen, Stefan Hausen gimmick.
Yes.
There we go. We've got you. Yeah, you're back.
It was that background. I was stuck in it's like that background, whatever.
Oh, I think the background
and I couldn't get rid of
better.
Yeah, because you can
like a bit of wooden paneling. It's great background. Love it. The chat's having a blast. Best podcast ever. Drama.
Hey, we're how far in, and now we start having all the difficulties.
Well,
that's how it goes.
Yeah, I'm going to say we're at about, what is this, like the 7th episode, and then now we're on
on
par. We're now on par with Tommy and Days with the difficulty level.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah.
We finally got
That's
there.
what happens.
We finally
made it. Oh, we made it when we first. We made it when we first started this thing. We just always been able to hide it, or you did anyway. I just run my mouth and keep talking, talk over it.
Hey, that's the best podcast, though, isn't it? Yeah, just let somebody run their mouth and then go. But William.
Start saying it. I'm like, hey, that is the one thing in anything you do. You can't. Dead air is a killer. You just gotta talk and you gotta keep going.
Oh, that's what I do in every live stream. If I feel like it's going bad, I just rub it on. I'll talk about what I'm watching and just keep going. I'll just randomly start talking about some random crap, or I'll just take somebody's comment and just run with it for 10 minutes. And it just, it's that I think you learn it as you go along. My first live stream was terrible. I've watched it back. You could barely hear me. I was not really talking. It's like quiet as a mouse. Yeah, hello. Hi, you Shaki.
Well, like with me, in trucking, business-wise anyway, you just got to keep going. You can't, you're not going to make everybody laugh. So you just got to keep, but I mean, you got to, when you're in a business, you're selling yourself. So you just
I'm not
roll
the best
for the
at
work.
Doing that, by the way.
Yeah.
Dave
well,
is good at selling yourself.
Well, Dave, I mean,
really good at it. Me, I cannot sell myself for nothing of money. I am terrible.
You got to remember though. Dave was in. Yeah. Well, Dave was in sales anyway. He's always been around in that area, so he knows how to speak. He knows how to. Yeah, like he don't have the weird bullshit we do, and he don't. I mean, he doesn't say the I mean or and all that stuff. He's polished.
Acting, having that drama background.
And I'm sure he gets polished a lot. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So I think they're going to lean towards Liv Morgan in that match. I mean, they could have Raquel ruin it. I don't know if you do that at WrestleMania though. It is the biggest showcase. Having interference in a match at a WrestleMania match just seems too cliche to me, to be honest. And we've been doing that on fucking Raw and SmackDown for nearly every fucking episode.
Yeah, but this
it'd be nice to just do proper wrestling matches and not have the interference. Go on, mate.
Yeah, but they're just so keen on making money. WWE is all about money. I mean, Endeavor wants money. TKO wants money. So, I mean, they're not going to do anything for us, until we start, paying for shit, buying, which we're the ones who buy the seats. But apparently, I wonder how many seats are comped. Honestly, how many seats go to like wrestler family? Because I know they do, but I wonder how many seats get comped and how for like WrestleMania.
Less than you think. Absolutely less than you think. I think they get so many, but then they draw the line on it. I think I don't know, probably 10 tickets maybe per family, maybe even less than that.
Yeah.
Because you hear stories of wrestlers saying, "Oh, we couldn't invite Jimmy Bob Ray because literally ran out of tickets. I need to have my parents there and kids or whatever."
Yeah.
But a lot of the families do get backstage. I mean, a lot of them backstage. They all have VIP and all that kind of shit. So they account to half of that anyway. So there'll be probably about 4 or 5 in the audience. The rest will be backstage because they just don't count them. So when you get VIP as a member of public, you're not just meeting wrestlers. You're going to come across their mum and dad. Bianca Belair famously had her mum and dad backstage, I think a couple of WrestleManias ago, because there were all the photo shoots and stuff. So you're just going to meet the family. You're just going to meet like Bailey's mum.
And then Rhea.
Hello, Bailey's mum.
Rhea's always got her sister with her, so her sister's always with Rhea.
Yeah, I'm going to say you've got family backstage. You're not just meeting the wrestlers, to be honest. You're meeting their entire families. Awkward conversation with, like, Bailey's dad.
Well, if you go to Mania, Well, now, see, that'd be cool if it's like Orton, because then you'd get to see Cowboy Bob, and, you'd get to see them
legends all,
are all backstage or as well. Like Ray, you're going to see IRS there. You're going to see Miko Rotunda, Micah. You're going to see them.
Yeah, you're going to say you're going to just meet their family and
that's
stuff.
That's kind of cool.
You probably see you probably see JoJo if he's there to support like Uncle Howdy Taylor. Do you know what I mean? So you know what I mean. You've got all these people backstage and just friends of obviously like you look at Raw, SmackDown before WrestleMania.
Oh, believe me, I know that friends of friends.
They're going to be all
get out of control. Yeah. Good coffee.
Oh, is that what you're drinking, mate? I'm on the energy drink again.
Oh, energy. I got it.
Probably need the
energy drinks. Energy drinks are like water. They just, even those little 5-hour energy, I don't even mess with that. I just go straight for coffee, and I make it as long as my spoon stands up in it, I'm good. That's just how it goes.
I think obviously people in the chat are talking about how ticket prices are and everything else, but you know what? I mean, AEW right there. I'm not talking about their tickets, but I'm talking about their PLE price. You're buying them. Yeah. They're $50, and the WWE one is way less than that. But they put out for quality matches to back up the $50 price tag. I feel what the problem is with WWE is the ticket prices won't be an issue if the product was as good and match the price of the ticket, and that's the problem. What we're having right now is it's just not matching up at all. Look at SmackDown on Friday. That was probably one of the worst episodes of SmackDown this year.
Oh, yeah.
There was just no substance to that show whatsoever. It just...
Did you catch any of Dynamite? Of AEW Dynamite?
I don't watch it at all, mate. I rely on seeing clips if there's anything interesting.
I watched a couple matches. I mean, I can't get into it because I grew up the WWE way. I mean, as far as I grew up territory day, but territories, but it's so much. It's WWE does the same thing. It's a story, it's a legend. So even though his name's Bobby McGee, he's the Texas Rattler or whatever, and he jumps out and snakes you. I mean, there's so many rattlesnakes running around. I mean, that's before Steve Austin, just different. I'm the Black Mamba, so he's a deadly snake. And,
you've only got to type in a certain name in a wrestling. In fact, you look at an A to Z of wrestlers, and you look at how many flipping, avalanches there is or whatever. There's about 1 billion of the same name. Chaos is a regular name in wrestling. Do you know what I mean? The names are there, and you know what? You'd struggle to get a very creative wrestling name now because they're nearly all gone. There's not many names that you can pick, and it's like put that guy down in.
Remember,
who's just gone up to NXT.
One of the funniest. You just reminded me of this. One of the funniest things. Me and my dad in '97, we went to an indie show. We were in Pennsylvania, and this one dude comes out. Like, this show was so gimmicky and so so cheesy. Like, it was just, I'm knocking on your door. It's like weird stuff because they're coming out. That's like their entrance music was so over the top. Well, this one guy comes out amidst all of it. I'm not going to say his name because he's wrestling now, but his actual name was Dog Shit. Like, that was. And now, Wayne, from parts unknown, Wayne,
from your
200, 102 pounds, Dog Shit. And I was just like, wait, what? Everybody was like, the whole crowd was just like, what? Well, he did it like, just like, well, you could be anything.
Yeah,
well,
but you can't. All right, an example, and this is a popular wrestler.
Yeah.
Kevin Nash. He went to WCW. His first character was the Oz, the Wizard of fucking Oz. That was his first character in WCW, the Oz. What the fuck marketing are you going? Oh well, Wizard of Oz was good in the 70s. Let's create a character on the Oz. What the fuck?
Yeah, but the story with this guy is everybody, as you were saying, most all the names were taken. Like, there was Lumberjack Bill and Lumberjack James. There was so
Dave in real life.
Yeah. The
crazy Willie.
So he was like, "Well, I'm tired of people." He said he's tired of people taking his name. Like, it'd always be some reference or even. So to this day, I don't think I've ever heard anyone come out with Dog Shit. That was kind of intuitive.
You could market Dog Shit, couldn't you? Here comes Dog Shit. He's from your backyard. You don't
but the way the announcers come out, he did the full 9 yards, like, oh shit. Like it was like something.
He'll put you in a doggy bag.
Yeah, like he just comes out. He comes out. He does his thing. He wrestles. Yeah, you're like, who's this guy?
I mean, we should look at some of the worst wrestling names as well in this podcast.
Yeah,
we can certainly do that.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to dig deep. You're gonna have to get to some really. We're gonna need we're gonna have to have
gimmicks.
We're gonna have
gimmicks. Gimmicks. I mean, we could do that. I mean, we could probably just stay with like WCW, WWE. I mean, there's
we'd have
shitty gimmicks.
Yeah, we'd have to stay within bounds because there's so many that were so screwed up. I mean,
let's power drive.
Really good.
Let's power drive straight through these predictions. Then we're going to move on to Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley, and then we'll just do the chaos that is gimmicks.
Hey, happy birthday to Jade today. She's on X, going batshit crazy. If you want to catch up, Jade Cargill. It's her birthday today.
Oh, right. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley picking on her.
She's just sitting there like, y'all humble. Talking about humbling people and all this good shit. And it's her birthday, so I guess she's just turning loose. She's just like, her X page has a lot of posts. I'll just give you that one.
Well, I've got Jade Cargill winning. I'm going for Jade. I think they're stacking the odds against Rhea Ripley so that they can give her the win. I mean, I do, obviously, if we've got Liv Morgan win against Stephanie Vaquer, you're not going to do the same with Rhea Ripley. I feel that they're not going to give the same rub. Stacking the odds against Rhea Ripley is kind of like, she's going to be on top. Mommy will be on top before WrestleMania. She will be the one standing tall, the SmackDown before WrestleMania, 100%. So therefore, she's losing.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Plus, you got Nia and Lash, and I mean, I know Jade's got her group now, but it's like, come on,
Meechin and B-Fab.
Yeah, I like Meechin though. Like
Meechin's just needs to ditch the shitty character that she's got. I'm not buying her character at all. She just needs a character change. Probably go back to being fucking Reckoning. I think that might have been even good for her at one point. The name Meechin.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't know how much. I know the higher up you get, you get your creative control. You get a control your character, and you get a good. Then you start getting in stories. I don't think Meech is at the point yet to where she can get, where she can really have any control over who she is or what she is. Just kind of like, here's your costume, here's your gimmick, go to work. I mean, she has to wear the doll outfit thing. And
well, I don't
really care for that.
Jade Cargill's whole gimmick is based off a Storm from X-Men anyway. That's what it is. There's no movement away from that.
So I mean,
a generalization that is a gimmick.
Well, yeah,
I mean, we look at the segment on
wrestling,
Friday.
But she don't have to wrestle. She just her working out in the damn gym. Yeah,
she's a model. She's a bikini model. She's a fitness.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But you're not. But people don't. I guess they don't. You don't get. She don't get no credit for all the gym hours. What's that? I mean, imagine all that stuff she's putting in her body to be that tone, to be that big. Testosterone. I mean, I'm sure her husband really isn't happy with all the testosterone. I mean, he's getting bent over in the bed. You know what I mean? Like she's just like, nah, you're on all fours now, motherfucker. I mean, she's big. Have you seen her husband, the little white guy?
Yeah. I'm gonna say
just like he's like one of us, man. I mean, he makes good money, but he's just one of us.
It's like
he's just a normal dad bod guy.
I say when you look at flipping Lara Valkyria's partner, he's a fucking complete. Well, saying that, Sasha Banks before she got with the wrestler, she was dating a costume designer.
Yeah.
He worked at WWE. He was making costumes for her and the rest of the female division. I mean, that relationship was a long-lasting one until she obviously went to AEW, saw the size of the dicks over there.
Yeah. Not like that. That big? Oh, they were monsters.
Just slightly bit bigger than the Rex.
Yeah. Just a slightly bit bigger. Yeah. The way it goes.
Tony Khan drugs.
You don't want to walk in. I will say, for the most part, you don't want to walk into a wrestling locker room and say "free the penis." I mean, I'll tell you, that's not.
They would have already got the penis out if you walk into a locker room. They will be free. They'll be free flowing.
Well, you don't even know. There is so much like self-doubt, and I mean, these are guys that have like some of the most fantastic, auras, like Shawn Michaels. He wore a towel. He did not like showing his shit to anybody. He didn't want anybody to see what he had. I'm not even joking. They're. It's not that he's ashamed of what he's got. It's just, it's like a civility thing. It's like, well, no, you're not going to see my junk. What the hell? What's wrong with you?
Saying that, I am completely the same, to be honest. If I was in a male locker room, there's no way I'm just freeing the penis in front of all the guys. I will be in a cubicle by myself, getting changed.
When I was in grade, when I hit 7th grade, the coach was like, hey, okay, now everybody's got the same thing, so please, after PE, do take a shower. Because, because you don't want to stink. And he was telling everybody now, you all got the same, and here I come walking out, towel over my shoulder, junk just flying, not giving two shits, because it's guys. What do I give a shit, There ain't no girls there, so I'm just going to walk to the shower and go take a shower. He said, except William Hensey, don't be like that guy. William, wear a towel to the shower and from the shower, please. I'm not even joking. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, well, I think in my year, I don't think it was high school. It was like middle school. We have different schools and that over here, of course.
Yeah.
And I think I was the first one to hit puberty out of my year. And I was like, fully hairy balls, going into the shower. I was covering up because everyone was bald as a coot. And it's like me, we are fucking Forrest. And it's like, why are you covering up? You should be proud of it. And it's like, and then I had an ed teacher, our headmaster. He stared down and his face was like, oh. I thought, you dirty perv.
Proud of it, I just didn't get
different people, mate. I mean, you know what I mean? I think different circumstances. I mean, we're very reserved here in the UK. Well, not as much now, not as much as we, obviously our TV shows, like we've got Naked Attraction here in the UK, where it's fully Channel 4 just goes, here's a dick. We've got Naked Dating as well, where here's a dick. It's a vagina.
Yeah, I think
the thing is, you couldn't have them shows in America because it would just be blurred.
It's not that I'm proud of what I got or I'm confident. I just don't give a shit. It's like, well, I got to take a shower because I smell like shit, so I'm going to take a shower. There's not much thought. There wasn't much thought into it. It wasn't like, oh, someone's going to see my tiny penis. It's like, who gives a shit? I stink. I'm going to go take a shower. He said take a shower, so I'm going to take a shower. I'd like to say that it was like a statement or thought. No, I just didn't give a shit, and I just went and took a shower. That's, it's like if I was at home. It's like, well, I'm going to go take a shower. I mean, at home, I take my clothes off in the bath.
You've got a new nickname. You are the Hangman, William Hensey.
Yeah.
Thank you, King Jeddy. Shout outs to you. Let's get on to the next match before we lose interest. Brock Lesnar over. I think we all agree on Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar. I don't even want to give that match. I think Oba should win, and Lesnar should put him over, and then Lesnar quits. Not because it's just a drag on the shows. He's not. Lesnar's what on SmackDown? Is he doing anything? He's not helping the show.
He's on
Raw.
Going to pay him that 7 figures. He's just going to stick around.
Yeah, but you can take that 7 figures. But you can take that 7 figures and make some real matches with him.
I think with Brock, SummerSlam, let him have that match with Gunter. The retirement match. Gunter gets over because he's just retired Brock Lesnar. Let's just do that. End of story for Brock Lesnar. He can retire. We can forget about him for after 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Oba. Doesn't matter to Oba if he wins or loses. Because if he wins, right, what happens? He gets pushed straight into the number 1 contender spot, which I don't think he's ready for. I love Oba Femi, but if you put him in number 1 contender spot, you're bypassing LA Knight.
I think what people are looking at with Oba, I think with people, like even in our community, those of us that have been watching for a while or have, we have knowledge inside the business itself and with wrestlers, we're judging Oba by the gimmick itself, not really on him or what he's capable of in matches, because he still botches. He's not refined. He just uses power and he does spots. It's like Joe Hendry. They do their spots. And they do them very well.
What do you think that Logan Paul's been living on? Spots?
Yeah.
That's all he ever does. He can't wrestle. He's not a wrestler. He does spots. He jumps into things.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Dave says, well, Logan Paul has gotten better so far, or gotten better since he's such a good, and even you've said, hey, he's doing good work now, but he's just doing spots. He's not becoming a better wrestler. He's just slowing down to do his moves, and he's just putting them together. Like, oh, look at this big move.
He's actually taking the time now to actually get over the other guy rather than just getting himself over. I have noticed that a little bit in him. Whereas before it was just what can Logan Paul get out of it.
Yeah.
And now it's completely changed.
Yeah, but then look at Obafemi. It's always, that's what I'm saying. Now he's going to have to, he's going to have to let other guys, he just can't no-sell their moves all the time because no one's going to want to work with you. It's not a matter of, that's the job. The job is the job out to Oba, but you don't want to look like an idiot while you're doing it. You don't want to get squashed. That's just the biggest. With Oba, I think he's going to have to be on for a while and, earn his way up there by taking.
Yeah, but like,
even if you get.
That's what I mean about taking the loss at WrestleMania. It's not going to injure. It's not going to hinder his career.
It's not going to hurt.
He can get back that momentum.
Well,
straight
that's why
away.
I don't. People are so upset, and I'm like, well, there's no reason. I mean, you're losing to Brock Lesnar. I mean, of all the top guys, he's a top guy that looks incredible.
Yeah, but
he's still in shape.
Nobody was that upset when Brock.
Like he can hurt.
Nobody was that upset when Brock Lesnar beat John Cena last year.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And John Cena admitted, rightly so, he should beat me because I'm on the way out. He's, you know what I mean? He's going to be sticking around. Why would you have somebody as powerful as Brock Lesnar lose to me when I'm leaving? Yeah. I'm retiring.
He's not even going to be there.
It's not going to benefit the business having one of your top guys being beat on the person what's going out.
Well, that's like with that's true though. When you're leaving something that you've done your whole life, you want to pass that on. You want to have something like Cena did. Like he passed it on to Gunther, and he smiled. That was a huge, I don't like this, bullshit. Yeah. But that's Cena giving back to us, the fans. Passing on.
A wink to us. That was a nod and a wink to us that I'm on my way out. This is me retiring. Yeah. This is what I want to do. You know what I mean? That was, thank you.
Because he didn't want, he did. Yeah, he's like, hey, he wants us, he's trying to impart with us, hey, I've been the man, I've been this guy for all this time, and, he's just signifying, hey, I'm tired, I can't do it anymore. It's not that I don't, I don't want to, it's that I can't do this anymore. It's not that I want to go to Hollywood.
It's only the same with AJ.
That I can't,
it's only the same with AJ Styles.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah,
it's the same thing. He just can't go anymore.
Yeah, when they can't do it anymore.
And he said that he doesn't want to be a person that's just hanging around, trying to do half a job.
Like Ric Flair.
Yeah, like Ric Flair. Hogan for the biggest percentage of his
Ric Flair
career.
Still shows up. Ric Flair still shows up in the Indies and stuff wherever he can.
Oh, wherever he's getting
that, right?
He goes wherever he can get
If somebody pays him to show up, he is there. And he styles and profiles.
I can't sit there and criticise Ric Flair when Terry Funk did the exact same thing. How many times did Terry Funk actually retire and still pop back up because he got a payday?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Beep boop. Yeah, we're just losing feed, that's all, with William.
You remember that? Terry Funk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little bit of static.
It's pretty rough. It's hard to see when you love that character. Like my back, there I am.
Yeah, we can hear you now. We just had a bit.
It disappeared for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I had a big wind gust over here at family, so I'm in town. The reception seems to be a little better, but it's a windy ass day.
It just happens. We are broadcasting from the UK to America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like he lives down the road.
Yeah.
Like literally down the road. Any kind of weather interference is going to cause. I've got shitty weather right now.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest here in the UK, so it's probably playing a major factor to it.
Oh no! Look here, I can show you the weather. It's nice. nice and sunny. And
Oh, ours has just been. Sun's been out,
you're a
but it's
blue
been
sky.
cold. Sun's
Yeah,
been out,
it's
but
like
it's been cold. A bit windy.
it's like 80. It's like 80 or 81 outside.
Oh, I wished it was that here.
Yeah, you know, the wind probably blowing about 25, 30 with about 50-mile-an-hour wind, just the same. You know, we're out here in the plains, but we got trees everywhere. You know?
All right, so we're going to go on to the next match now. It's Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. I think whoever's on the phone to Randy Orton is going to be the difference maker in that match.
Yeah, but what if it's Brandy and they do like an angle where Brandy comes out and like Randy Orton's beating him down and she comes out and pleads with him to quit wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, please, honey, I don't want to see you I'm tired of seeing you get hurt. You know, what if he's on the phone with Brandy and that's the angle, you know, for Cody Rhodes?
It's Randy Orton what's on the phone, not Cody.
No, I know. I said, but Randy Orton is talking to Brandy. You know, maybe Brandy's trying to talk to Orton about not wrestling Cody because Cody's hurting and he can't take it no more. The kids miss you. The kids want you home. You know, that kind of angle.
Oh, so you mean like Randy Orton's missus rather than...
Yeah.
I kind of get it because Brandy's Cody's wife.
Yeah.
I don't know who... Yeah.
See, I know Brandy is Cody's wife, see, but if Orton was on the phone with Brandy, because maybe Brandy's actually calling Orton, you know, and saying, hey, you know, I don't want him hurt. You know, because if Randy turned into the Viper and he's going to be, he's lost his mind again.
Where you come in. It's
so she would be afraid of, so she comes out and somehow, you know, Randy starts doing his punt. He's like losing his voices and everything.
I think if Randy starts bringing the punt or teasing the punt again, I can understand where we'd get to that. But at the moment, he hasn't.
Yeah, he hasn't.
We've seen so much of a tease on that, but I think if he does start teasing that, personally, it's either Bob Orton, his dad, or he's even talking to. Would he be talking? I'm trying to think of Randy Orton. Who could he be talking to?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Matt Riddle. It's Matt Riddle, bro.
Matt Riddle. Oh God.
It's the ultimate bro.
No, like
dude.
people are saying, like, oh, what if it's Ted DiBiase? And I'm like, well, it wouldn't be. He just beat his rap like here recently. You know, he's got all kinds of financial trying to now he's got to rebuild.
He's not been wrestling. The thing is, he's been out of the ring.
So he ain't had time to train. That's what I mean. He would have so much. Like he would have to. Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like I don't think it'd be him. No, I would love it. I mean, I would love it to be Vince McMahon just because people would lose it, and I would just be laughing. If actually Vince, imagine that Randy Orton comes out, Vince fucking McMahon comes out with Orton, invited by Orton. You want to turn heel? You want to really make fans boo you? That's how Orton could make fans hate him. You know, because he brings back.
Would even entertain Vince.
No, they wouldn't allow it. But guess what? You know what? No. But you know what? But that is going to make people hate him. People are going to dislike him for it. I mean, that's how you do it right there.
The thing is, though, the people associated with Randy Orton, family-wise, are just people that you wouldn't see back in WWE. I mean, his tag partners over the years were Adam Copeland. You know what I mean? He's in AEW, so that's not happening. So you've got Ted DiBiase Jr., which...
Well, if you want to go family links, you just say he was talking to Taylor Rotunda, so he's talking to Uncle Howdy. So it'd be a Wyatt's would help Orton, you know, because then that would tie in, because him and Bray were friends, and their families are close. You know, with Rotunda.
Because you're thinking of families in wrestling. His families. Obviously, the Maivia family, you instantly go to the bloodline, so people are automatically going, oh, it's The Rock. But what is the connection between Randy Orton and The Rock?
Yeah, they're really... Well, see,
I mean,
Bob Orton... Orton... Yeah, you know, Orton and IRS and stuff, they're from around St. Louis. That's what I mean by their families. You know, they have a joint gym over there that they have.
The thing is, the thing is with the Wyatts and Uncle Howdy, they just have no fucking plan for them. So for even to have a brain spark of an idea like that,
Yeah.
it's just fucking stretching it, because creative and Uncle Howdy and that is just absolutely terrible. Aged Car, hello, shout out to you. You're late. You've missed the drama. You've missed all the drama, kid.
He promotes us all over. He's a huge supporter. He shows up half-assed, drunk as shit. Fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck this. I'm done. Fuck these two bastards. They won't do what I say.
At the end.
We've ruined him. He just wants that WEP 2 screw jobs war, and he's not getting it. So he's just like, he's done. He's like, fuck these people. Nobody listens to me.
Say he is trying to get the WEP war thing.
Yeah,
that's just not happening because we just can't be arsed. Days until we can't be arsed. We're just like, we can't be arsed.
Yeah. It's like they don't care, we don't care. It's like, no, man, they do their thing.
Hey, God, anyway, shout out to you, dude.
Well, yeah,
you've missed me having carnage with my chair. You've missed the camera carnage. Yeah, you've missed everything, mate. You'll have to rewatch the stream back.
Yeah.
You'll have to rewatch and catch all the action at the start.
Who the fuck cat is that? I got a random cat that showed up in this yard. I don't think it's theirs. Oh. See, look, random pussy shows up. Look at that. See?
Hey, mate, you attract all the pussy, mate.
What's that?
You attract all the pussy.
I think it's a female. Yeah. I was just like, what?
All the pussy coming to William FC.
Yeah, but I got to cross my legs, make sure.
Make sure you haven't read the penis. That pussy's coming from the penis.
Yeah. Yeah, pull my shorts down. Well, I mean, never mind. I just made it worse. We said out here, look, cat's falling at me. Yeah, don't mind me. Pete is going to be all over this motherfucker. They're going to be like, no, should not be.
I can see them going Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Just because we've done Cody. Well, there's nothing we can do with Cody right now. They took the title off him to sell PLEs. He's now champion to sell the main event at WrestleMania. That's all he's there for. To be honest, he's money.
But what I don't like is when they're building WrestleMania, but they're just building it to where all the matches they're putting in Jade's going to win because of interference. Orton's going to win because of interference. You're already ruining 2 matches. So if anybody just casually saying, "Hey, should I watch this?" Well, they're already going to ruin 2 matches, so it's not going to be. At least we're not even going to get a good match out of it. There's someone's going to interfere. It's going to be just a big shock factor.
Going to get to the match of the night soon. It is later on in the on the conversation, and it's none of the major guys. What's going to be the match of the night? It's going to be Mask versus Mask. El Grande original against El Grande Americano.
Yeah, that's
going to be the match of the night.
That it's going to be. Yeah, but who's going to? But one of them's going to get unmasked. So do you think this is when? This is what's his name? Used to date Tiffany. I forgot his name right off my head.
Ludwig.
Yeah, Ludwig. You think this is where he gets unmasked and
he's
he's done with the
he's too over.
Yeah, because he's in AAA. So one of them's going to get unmasked. Like that's going to happen.
It's going to be Chad. It's going to be Chad Gable all day long.
Yeah.
You go.
Yeah, but then
Shorty G.
Yeah. Well, then Vikingo. They're in AAA. They're pushing him, so maybe he shows up too, or he shows up and.
I think this is the greatest thing about AAA on Saturday, is that I really felt like they had an opportunity to give us Vikingo Penta at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely kick fucking ass. That would be a right match to put on at WrestleMania. They won't do it.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got an opportunity with Dominic and Finn to put the AAA Mega Championship on the line at that event.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
people
do it, but they've got an opportunity to do it, and I really think if you had got the Mega Championship, that's going to invite Vikingo to your WrestleMania. He can have his match then with Penta, lose, then he can show up in that Finn Dominic match, post Dominic, new champion, and then Viking go Finn Balor. I mean, fuck me. I mean, you've got the interest that you'd have in the AAA shows and plus WrestleMania just by linking it in would be fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, but that's like everybody now. They're like, "Oh, AAA. Why is it good? It's good." When everybody talks about the Attitude Era and aggression, they don't talk about the luchadors that made. They're the ones that came in that mid card region and made those matches. Like you just look, Conan, WCW. I mean, some of those luchador matches. I mean, and then you go to like Rey Mysterio. That's where he come up out of. Lucha wrestling is it's entertaining. It's something that you can take Kenny Omega and his Japanese style and all that. It's just lucha wrestling. Lucha's better because it's a way that they do it, and it's exciting to watch. I mean, lucha wrestling.
It's free. It's free of the restrictions that WWE have got on.
There's no. Yeah, like WWE, they're really good at the spots. They're really good at the pause, the slow build in a match to a finisher. That's where WWE's good at. But if you remember, even in Attitude Era, when you think back, we remember the big matches. But what we forget is the lucha matches, the luchadors that would come out in those shows and put on those amazing matches to where when we think back at those shows, we're like, wow, hey, well, I didn't know this match was good. And even if we rewatch them, like if you got a retro watch along, a lot of them are cut out. Like if you do like a retro Raw or SmackDown, they remove those matches out of the shows themselves.
Yeah,
because they cut them for time for however long they're going to do them. And even on but anyways,
yeah. King Jeddy, 2 months. Lifer, shout out to you. He's just put a comment in. We've got Tom in the chat now. We have got Chris. Hello to both of you. Tom's just saying, what if we had like Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, Vikingo, Penta, the two others in a ladder match at WrestleMania? I'd be totally down for it. I mean, they need to do something. You probably can throw Mr. Iguana in there for kicks.
Yeah, but I think when you take luchadors
as well.
I mean, I get it. When you take luchadors and you throw them in, there's so much going on that you don't really get a chance to enjoy just two guys. Luchador wrestling is amazing when it's two guys. When you start putting in 3 and 4 and 5, that's when there's stuff going on all over, but there's so much going on that you can't enjoy just the two guys.
What happened with that TLC tag match last year with the Wyatts. I mean, they won, but there was so much stuff going off. It was like
there's just everything going on.
There's the spot over there, and there's another spot over there. It's like whoa.
Well, see, that's what I mean, because when we watch WWE, that's what we watch for. We know that if Lola Vice does a backhand, she's going to do that backhand, and it's going to be sweet. We know that when wrestlers do certain things, the next move's coming, and that's what's fun. It's like, okay, well, he's going to get KO'd now. Here it comes. Well, with like luchador wrestling, it's so the opposite. It's just nonstop action until someone fails. If you fail, then you pay for it. Then you lose a match. You lose a match because you didn't keep up or you missed a step. And in our psyches, in our minds, we're like, holy shit, that was a real match. That was really amazing. Because, we know we're so disposed to, hey, this person or this match is going and these two are both professionals, and we feel like it. We feel like they're both giving everything because it just takes one mistake to lose. And then we're brought to like, wow, this is really top tier wrestling.
Yeah. We've got King Jeddy again saying, what about Jack Cartwheel joining? Then Patrick says, who do you think will win? Well, I think Balor will beat Dominic Mysterio in a street fight at WrestleMania 42. I don't even know if it is a street fight or not, but I think Dominic doesn't walk out of WrestleMania 42 as any champion. personally. I just don't feel like. I think Triple A needs a bit of fresh air as well. Of putting Finn Balor over there for a short term is never a bad thing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's possibilities there, I think, but I don't know. It depends. That match yet to be announced for WrestleMania 42, by the way. It's not announced yet, but it will be.
Yeah.
There's a lot of matches missing yet. I think there's about 4 matches what need to be added to the card for them to be complete.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we've got Randy. Both of us have gone for Randy. Punk, Reigns. I think Roman Reigns wins. What do you think?
Yeah, Roman Reigns. I mean, come on. Now, that's interesting. If Punk does lose, like we all got Reigns, but if Punk does lose, does that mean AJ's going to lose her match as well? Because when one of them wins, the other one wins. And when one of them loses, the other one loses. Have you noticed that?
Well, we're going to go straight into that AJ Lee Lynch.
Yeah.
Does Becky Lynch need to win?
No, she don't need to win.
I mean,
but
I don't know how long AJ's going to be around for. That's the big question. I mean, we're looking at AJ Lee and thinking, well, what's the time limit?
I mean, I know their kids are growing up and stuff, but I mean, what's AJ Lee going to do? I don't think, because I haven't seen anything of her having anything left other than just her name. I think maybe if like Paige comes back, if she actually does, and maybe an AJ Lee and Paige thing, that could be in SummerSlam.
There's reports today about Nikki Bella picking up a leg injury in her match on SmackDown.
The injury.
Yeah, apparently she's.
Have you looked at the list of the wrestlers that are out of WrestleMania because of injuries?
I know, it's amazing, isn't it? I do think Braun Breaker comes
Everybody's
back.
out. Yeah.
Braun Breaker comes back. I do think we get Seth Braun Breaker. I think that's nailed on. Because, I mean, you've got Bronson Reed already out. He's not going to be coming back anytime soon. It's flipping casualty list. Bianca Belair still out, but she's started to do light training at the minute, so she's not going to be ready for Mania.
Yeah.
So if Reigns wins, do you think Becky wins then?
Yeah, I just got to think that I don't see why Becky would win. I would see AJ Lee retaining, but I mean, I don't know.
There is talk, and I know it's.
I'm saying Becky wins just because it's a hunch, just because of the way they're doing it. The way that the shows are leading up to. I think Becky wins that.
I don't know if it's just Maxine Dupree talking, but there was talk of her being added to that triple threat to make it a triple threat.
Yeah, but
I don't know if I think you'd stink it up if you put Maxine Dupree in. I like Maxine Dupree, and she does need to have more matches and stuff like that, but shoving her into an high-profile match like this when you've already got kind of AJ what's just trying to get back into the groove, kind of. You're throwing in somebody what's going to be all over the place. It don't work. It'd get.
I don't like it. I don't like the Maxine angle because you've got 2 big names in there. You got AJ. If you're going to do anything, you're going to have to do something big.
Becky's going to be doing a lot of work if you put Maxine Dupree in there. Becky's already going to be carrying AJ Lee as it is. Then to carry Maxine Dupree at the same time is way too much.
I mean, I hate to say it for you to say it like that, but it's true. I mean, AJ's not. Yeah, AJ's not. She's not. Her little things she's just not working out. I don't know if it's age or just. I think
she's just not ring rusty. It's ring rust. She's been out of the business for 11 years. You can't expect her to be back on point as if she's never left because obviously it's clearly CM Punk was the same. CM Punk.
I'm not saying it's a physical thing. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a physical thing. Physically, she looks fine, and she don't look like she's in any kind of pain when she moves. It's just that mental. She can't get tuned in to the match, and she can't
get to lock on a finisher. The Black Widow, it just looks sloppy. Every time she connects with it, it looks like it's never sitting right. Before it just seemed to flow into the move. Now it kind of like she's struggling to get the position right to make it look like, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like you can tell that it's not quite there.
Yeah, her head's not in the game. Her head's not in that ring. probably I don't know what else she's got going on in her life or the kids, or she's just not in a place mentally to be in that ring to put on the kind of performance. I mean, she's the one.
I just think it's ring rust with AJ Lee. I think it's ring rust. I think
it goes further than
out of the sport for 11 years. It's hard to just be fucking that zone straight away.
I think it's, but it seems to me like it's just her herself. So
yeah,
she's the one that she's criticizing herself
more than anything.
Yeah, she's just in her head, and because she's criticizing herself, or I'm not able to do this like I used to. You know, she just needs to get out of that headspace and just focus on what she's supposed to do, the fundamentals.
Right,
and then it carries you through. But like you got Becky, who is she's a worker. And Becky's really good, so she's going. But Becky's been there day in and day out, so she's got that. It's fresh, Becky's in the right headspace to do it.
Shakim's correct. AJ Lee doesn't have kids, but she did have the kid, which was Larry.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're going for Becky Lynch. Either way.
Definitely.
We're going to talk about the match, what I think will steal WrestleMania, and it is going to steal it, and it's going to propel a certain Jacob Fatu into the stratosphere, because Drew McIntyre, it doesn't matter to him, he's losing no matter what, because he's going to film Highlander. He's not going to be around after this match. So the unsanctioned match between Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu, it's Jacob Fatu all day long. There's no point in either, because it is so going to win. Drew McIntyre is leaving, he's going away, he's going to film, so giving him a win is pointless.
Yeah, but I want to see Jacob Fatu, I want the Jacob Fatu that run in there and was the I want to see the werewolf. I want to see, I was against it when he first came in because he was just OP and just kicking everybody's ass. But that's the Jacob Fatu that I want to see go in there with Drew. I want to see Drew doing his thing. I don't want to see a one-sided squash. I'm just saying. I don't want to see Jacob Fatu getting beat up for 10 minutes. I want to see him and Drew just brawl, go at it. Of course, Jacob's going to win it, but it's like, how is he going to win it? I don't want a squash. I want a Donnybrook. I want a barroom brawl.
I think that's...
Yeah, that's...
Hillbilly Bob, says Paul.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, mate. Shout out to you, Paul. Shout out
to
you,
Paul.
Dude. I don't know who he is. He's new. So hello, new person. But
I don't
anyway,
have
shout out to you, dude.
I can't read the chat.
The thing is, the unsanctioned bit, for me, it doesn't need to be unsanctioned. You just put it in a Hell in a Cell. The visual of Jacob Fatu tearing off the cell roof, or a part of it, and just throwing it, not into the crowd, obviously, because that would be insane, but throwing it on top of another part of the cell, and then doing a flipping Samoan drop off the fucking top of the Hell in a Cell cage onto a Drew McIntyre on the mat would be sick.
Yeah.
And Fatu would do it.
Saying.
He would fucking do it.
Yeah,
he'd do it all day.
That's what I want to see.
And we
I just want to see that
crazy. We're not going to get it in an unsanctioned match, unfortunately. But if we'd have done Hell in a Cell, that is something that they could have booked, and it would have been sick. So I'm disappointed that we aren't doing that. I would have rather it have been Hell in a Cell rather than an unsanctioned match. To me, unsanctioned matches, it's just an hardcore fucking match. End of the day, it's just a death match. It's not.
Yeah, but if we get that Jacob Fatu that debuted, if we get that Jacob Fatu that come out and debuted on the Bloodline and all that good stuff, that is the guy that if you put in a cage, and that's what you're saying, that's the guy you put in a cage and see him just go feral. Just no thought, just pure, raw, I'm going to tear you limb from limb. Yeah.
That's the problem what WWE seems to have. I know AEW do this on a fucking weekly, but we need blood. And this is the kind of match where Drew McIntyre needs to be busted open, where Jacob Fatu needs to be busted open. They need to be absolutely dripping in blood by the end of this match. Because we need to see an absolute fucking war. We need two guys what are just going to tear at each other until one is fucking done. Can't fucking move. He's out for the count. I don't know if you saw any of the UFC from Saturday night. Rosso and her Barber. that fight was fucking brutal. She knocked her out. She knocked her out. She was clean out, and then she stuck her in a headlock. Yeah. I mean, she were already out. She was fucking done. But that's the kind of brutality. She'd gone in for an even headlock, even though the other opponent was fucking dead.
Yeah.
That's the kind of brutality we need to kind of see in this match, where it doesn't matter if you've knocked out Drew McIntyre, that it's just still going to fucking put him in a fucking Samoa drop or big splash off the top or whatever. I think it has the potential to be one of the matches of the weekend, to be honest. Or at least the most physical match on the cards.
For sure. Yeah.
I think Jacob wins, but I want to see how he wins. They've got to do something pretty special. Because if they're going to make this guy into a main eventer, which I'm pretty sure they want that, it needs to be...
Yeah, well, we know Drew's going to be gone, so I'm looking for Drew to get injured, and it's going to be something horrific. I'm thinking people are going to see it, and we're just going to... Because you're going to... I think they really are going to go with Jacob and just have him be... If you go into from WrestleMania on, if you go into a match with Jacob, you're not going into a match with a wrestler. You're going in there with a wild animal, and he's going to tear you.
He is the
that's what I mean. But that's what you want.
You've got these.
Yeah, but you don't want to go in there. But like they're trying to make. If you notice, they're trying to make where he's smart, or he's got, or he's an intelligent. Hey, I'm going to wrestle this match with my mental. No, go in there. Don't think about shit and just do whatever to just grab the guy by the arm and just make it vicious. If you're going to do an arm drag,
that's what they need to do. This needs to be the most brutal match on the card. It needs to look brutal. I mean, we've seen so many sanction matches or cage matches in the past.
All they got to do
gone by with no blood whatsoever. And it's like, hang on, wait a minute. They're supposed to hate each other. How is there not blood? How is there not this viciousness?
I want to have a picture. I want to have like a video of John Mox during the match. John Mox standing in a room, looking up at a television, watching the match with a big ass boner. That's how much blood I think needs to be. That's how bad this match has to be.
I don't think a boner. I kind of want a match that's that sick and that brutal, but it's made him throw up. You'd rather him have a boner.
No, you want John Mox is bleeding every day of the week, so you want him to just be like, oh, and like just for the think about it. Yeah, if he's throwing up, you're like, he's not going to, that's not funny. But you have John Mox standing there watching it, and he's got a boner. Someone walks in and sees him standing there watching the match with a boner. That is funny. Or his wife walks in.
Oh no, it's got to be Tony Khan. It's got to be Tony Khan, and he gets down on his hands and knees and goes, "Oh baby,
Tony Khan would be like, shut the door." Oh,
hello, Don Moxley, and closes the door
now
behind
we know
him.
why Tony Khan. Now we know why Tony Khan's putting on these fucking matches. John Mox don't want to. He just got a fetish for blood and gore and pain. So Tony Khan knows that. So then we understand that relationship completely. See?
So last match announced, and then we can go crazy. It's Sami Zayn, Trick Williams. I do think Camille Hayes gets added to this. I can't see how he cannot be added to this fucking match. It makes no sense. Yeah. I don't know why the fuck they've put Sami Zayn in the position as champion going into WrestleMania, because it doesn't need it. I don't get it. I don't even need him at WrestleMania, if I'm being fucking honest.
Well, Sami Zayn just was going to get to Mania, but I think maybe...
you build him up for next WrestleMania, which is in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. You build him for that Mania. You ignore him in this, so that he can go on a tirade going, I was overlooked for this year's WrestleMania. I'm going to be a fucking badass heel. I'm going to make sure I run that Saudi Arabia card, because it's in my Mecca. Yeah. That's what you do with Sami Zayn. This is pathetic and terrible booking for me, because you've got Trick Williams and Carmella Hayes, which are the future. And they're main eventers, right? They are going to be main eventers. You've got Hayes, what's had banger after banger these last couple of months. To take the title off him is absolutely fucking ridiculous. You could have had Carmella Hayes versus Trick Williams at WrestleMania. That match of the bang, because we know what it's like. We've seen it. We saw it in NXT. We know these two guys would absolutely fucking kill it. You're sticking Sami Zayn in there for what?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I wouldn't. I'd have Sami pissed off that he isn't on the Mania card. Have him cause fucking absolutely carnage in some other match. Have him for a full year just being a fucking badass heel. And demanding his spot at Saudi Arabia WrestleMania rather than him going around doing what he's doing now.
Yep.
You could so do a better direction with Sami Zayn, and I think this is the poorer of the two, what you could do with him, to be honest. I think even Days has kind of looked at this and thought, well, this is not what I want for my favourite wrestler.
Yeah. Well, my favourite wrestler right now is on the card this coming Saturday, and that's Johnny Gargano. I mean, he put on a hell of a match this last.
He's going to be a stand-up deliverer, isn't he?
Yeah, but in that gauntlet, that was the best. You know how much I've wanted to have a fuck-all character, someone to come out. I mean, he was on. That was the best match I have seen in 2026. Just Gargano, he's laying on the side. Didn't even want to come out there in the first place, and he's just laying there the whole fucking match. I mean, I was rolling.
It's got comment. It's classic storytelling. It's classic storytelling.
But it was so funny. Like, I have been I don't know why people aren't just like putting this up there as like best match of the year and all this. I'm like, that was amazing. Just didn't know where the fuck he was. Didn't know what the hell was going on. That's every wrestler that I've ever seen. That was his rendition of every wrestler in AEW. I'm out here wrestling. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what this is going to do. But guess what? Fuck it. I'm taking a nap. I'm not doing this shit. No, I'm not. I'm done. I just got to sleep. Like, that would be the perfect, that's what AEW wrestlers are doing. They go out there. I mean, they're wrestling, but they might as well just be sleeping because it doesn't make any difference what you do.
Yeah.
I mean,
we've got some questions in the chat, which we'll quickly talk about. Cynthia asking about Bianca. Will we see her at some point this year? Yeah, probably SummerSlam is my guess on Bianca. No chance for WrestleMania. I just don't think she's ready for it yet. She's only just started mild training, so SummerSlam's more likely. Omos is in AAA. Thank you, Leeds, for answering that. I mean, Aubrey, if he'd have joined the AAA team, would have known that. He has been in AAA for about best part of 2 months now.
Yeah.
So there's no plans for him going to TNA. He's in AAA, my friend. He is like a bodyguard to Vikingo at the moment. So he's busy in that promotion.
Like, I talked to Jordan Omar Behan, every once in a while, like in a text or on DM or something. But I guess he's going to be coming to. He don't know if Vikingo's going to go to NXT. He just don't. But he might just go straight to the main roster. He might not even hit NXT.
There's a rumor of that. He has signed a contract with WWE now. He's officially WWE. So there is rumors that he will either go to Raw or SmackDown. That's why he's challenging Penta, of course, because of the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, he's got because he's his bodyguard in AAA, and without that, Omos don't really have a reason to be in. So I don't know if. I mean, he's not really telling me, but I don't know if he's going to transfer and go. You know what I mean? Like, is he still going to be his bodyguard on the main roster? Is that going to be his way they get Omos back on?
I think I hate to say this. I mean, visually they look great, right? Giants, Andre, you know what I mean? Visually looked awesome. Eli Gonte, when he was around, Giant Gonzalez, was talking WWE, he looked great. Great Khali looked awesome as he's walking down to the ring. But when they get into the ring, for some reason, Great Khali could never bend his knees. Have you ever noticed he could never bend his knee at all?
Do you know that Jordan from Omos, he can actually wrestle and do the moves. It's just he's so big, you can see that they're fake. That's the only problem.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
he can't do the moves because the guys are so little. So you can't hide. You can't. Of course, you're not. The smaller the guys are, the better the moves get, because they can do the moves and stuff, and because you're not at that backdrop. Well, him as a backdrop, he needs to just be the big guy. Move slow, be methodical, and just wrestle that way. But they keep trying, and I'm not. If you go look, if you get a hold of him, or you can go on his Instagram and see how. He can actually move. He was a basketball player. He's not lumbering.
You've got to look at some of the bigger guys. I'm not talking about weightier guys. Bam Bam Bigelow. For the size that he is or was,
God,
he could fucking move. He had the moves. He could go up top. He could be the high flyer.
Yeah,
he could maneuver himself around the ring like he was a lightweight, to be honest. Same with Piper Niven when she was wrestling.
Even with Bam Bam, it's when they go through rehearsals, it's the fact that he's so big. So when he's doing these moves, when he's flying around and sometimes outpacing the smaller guy, is that the guy's so small and his moves don't look they're not, it doesn't look right because you can see, because you can't hide it. You can't hide that you're pulling your leg back, because everybody knows that if someone the size of Bam Bam Bigelow, does a drop kick in the middle of the ring, it's going to kill the other guy. That's the image. Everybody's like, well, he's a big guy and you're dead, So if you see Andre the Giant do a drop kick, you're like, well, that guy's dead. His chest is caved in. So it's not believable. That's the whole thing. People are like, well, that guy's too big to be doing that shit. So then he, like Bam Bam, he had to slow down and, play like he's just a big slow guy. He wasn't slow, but he was kind of in between the speed and he had to kind of slow down on the speed part, just because, that his gimmick, he's not going to sell it.
Yeah.
The other guy's not able to sell it because he can't. Bam Bam Bigelow runs into you and does a Hurricane Rana, you're fucking dead. You're going to tear your head off.
Van Vader was the same. But the unfortunate thing for Van Vader is that WWE just overused him in the end. He wasn't capable of doing the big moves. He had problems with his legs.
Yeah, the biggest problem with Vader was Vader. He wouldn't play politics in the back. Politics is such a huge part. He had a bad temper, so he's even like Ken Shamrock, guys don't want to work with him because if he gets mad and you get him mad and you accidentally hit him, he's going to fuck. Yeah, so he's coming at you.
Yeah,
so, guys just like Kevin Sullivan, he'd get in there and hurt you. He'd get in there and just drill a knuckle into your fucking forehead and that shit.
Yeah,
then you're hurt for a week.
With Vader, you were having a real match because he didn't know how to pull a punch.
Yeah.
He had no idea how to do that, so you were going to get hit. You'd like that the 2016 story of Hansen and Vader, and they ended up just battering each other because literally that was the only way they could sell the match, to be fair, because neither of them liked to pull the punches.
Yeah.
So it just ended up being...
Hansen was a bit of a dick. Even in the ring back then, even before, earlier in his career, he was a dick anyway. He's like, well, if you can't fight, you're not going to be in the ring with me, and I'm not going to drop anything to you. I'm going to make it hurt. And that's kind of, he was a little bit of a dick about that. But Vader actually did try, like even with Hansen. If you go look at Hansen and look at his real interviews, not the stupid ones he puts up, but the actual, if you get a couple months after the match, I think he did one where he's backstage and, he's like, hey, Vader's a big guy and I'm a big guy.
They said Vader on Wrestling It With Shadows, the Bret Hart video.
Yeah, there you go.
He said it on there that he's one of the softest guys, that he takes things personal. If he hurts somebody in the ring, he's like the first one to go and apologise. He's very apologetic backstage. He doesn't like the politics because he's just a nice person.
Yeah.
When he's in the ring, he just changes it up and then feels bad when... You know what I mean? It's kind of like, what the fuck? Don't throw the punches then if you don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah, it's like, well, what the hell? Well, there's a lot of guys like that. Everybody's different. Everybody's got little reasons why they do this or reasons why they don't do that. And
I'm gonna say some of the biggest guys in wrestling are dicks or have been dicks. Some of the people what have been baby faces.
believe it or not, the bigger guys, like, they're the nicest you're going to see. Andre, if you're not selling for somebody, Andre the Giant was about, like, if you watch it, he was about the business.
Oh,
and if you didn't sell,
this fucking story, I have to tell it. I mean, I probably told it about 1 billion times.
I know where you're going. Yeah.
You know the story, you know it, because it's all about the Ultimate Warrior. He faced the Ultimate Warrior on the road for about a year, right? And Warrior was famously would not. Well, he was stiff for one, wouldn't sell for another. And Andre just got fucking totally pissed with him one show. And where he was, Warrior's running the fucking ropes, and he's supposed to deliver a clothesline. Andre just stuck his fucking fist out, and Warrior just ran straight into it, knocked him fucking clean out.
Yeah.
He fucking knocked his head off. He just got pissed off with him. It was just like he told him about 1,000 times, you're doing it fucking wrong. You're actually fucking taking the piss. So he just put his hand out, gave him a receipt. He never fucking did it again. Fucking Andre was badass when it came to shit like that.
Yeah. Well, like Andre, I mean, he commanded the in the ring, if you didn't do what you're supposed to do, or, he was big on that. You gotta, what you're supposed to do out there. So if you don't do it, he's gonna come up and he's gonna make a point. And he's gonna make it to you. He's not necessarily gonna come out and do it to the crowd, but he's gonna make like, even if he just backs you into the corner, he'll lay on you for a minute and let you take all that weight. Like, it's like, all right, well, you're gonna lay here, and then you can't breathe, and you're like,
you saw it WrestleMania 3.
Yeah.
I mean, literally the first minute of that match, Hulk Hogan goes to pick Andre up at dead fucking weight. Andre just put all his fucking weight down.
He's like,
you ain't fucking picking me up, pal. And
go back to the
Hogan struggled to push him off.
Yeah.
He fucking struggled to push him off because Andre just put all his fucking weight on him. And it's like, well, you're going to fucking earn this, you dick.
Yeah.
You're earning it. You're going to have to proper push me off because I ain't fucking helping you.
Yeah. Well, Paul Orndorff, he wasn't as big as Andre for sure, but like him and Ming, those were all badasses. I mean, those are the guys that would check you as soon as you come out the door. Once the match is over, Paul Orndorff would hurt you in the ring. He would get you by your knee.
You look at some of the wrestlers which are more like old school wrestlers, like your Billy Graham, Bruno Sammartino. They weren't scared of fucking throwing a punch. They would. Yeah, but I've never. It was just part of their routine sort of thing. They'll pull so many and then go, right, we need to make this look fucking real because of kayfabe. Yeah. Bang, I'm fucking hitting you. I mean, within the obvious receipts, I mean, one of the biggest obvious receipts was WrestleMania 17. Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon. I think Shane had give Vince a slide knock. And Vince then went, you're getting a fucking receipt, bangs straight in fucking face. You could clearly see it. You've got, well, fucking hell, that was rough.
He's like, take that.
You've just hit me, you're taking it.
Yeah.
But then you get a better match for it, so.
Yeah, I mean, it all comes out in the wash.
So, I know you're talking about films and stuff. But what is the worst gimmick that you guys know of? Please fill the chat up with that, and we will read it. So we're going to go into gimmicks now. We've done a podcast for over an hour, and we've managed to talk about wrestling.
Yeah,
go on, Dave and Tommy, beat that, yo.
Yeah, motherfuckers. We talk about this ain't the wrestling escape pod. This is the two screw job.
We are in the pod. We're in the pot. Wrestling here, guys.
I just had an odd fucking thought. Imagine me and you, world coming to an end. There's an escape pod to leave Earth. Me and you are put in that fucking pod.
Is Dave's name DIRL?
DIRL.
Yeah, because DIRL. It's because I don't put any dots in between the Dave in real life bit.
Oh, is your name DIRL?
So my name's Darryl. DIRL.
DIRL. DIRL. You're David in real life. You just have DIRL. DIRL.
DIRL wrestling.
I just go with it. DIRL wrestling.
DIRL wrestling. It sounds southern. DIRL wrestling.
Yeah. DIRL wrestling. You want to get how southern? How southern? I mean, I'm down here in four-state area, south. I'm down here in southwest Missouri, so I mean, my accent. I guess if I don't think I have an accent, but I guess I do. But I mean, you can get if you go towards the East Coast. That's when you get like the Virginia, the Georgia. Then you're going to get into some accents. Arkansas, even. You're going to get some. You're going to get some pretty good, pretty decent accents.
I love watching them kind of movies. They always paint like Texas and stuff as like Chainsaw Massacre country. You know what I mean? It's all backwoods towns, and they're all got flipping your mutants like living in forests.
Yeah.
There's such a bad thing. It's like, where's Cabin Fever set? Oh, it's in Texas. All right. Where is the Wrong Turn? Texas. Yeah.
Texas. It's all Texas. I think. Well, see, Texas is so big, but like Arkansas gets the worst rap. Deliverance. That's where the wrong turn. So it's like, or the Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, I mean, Texas and Arkansas get kind of the bad rap. Iowa, it's just a corn patch. I mean, that's what you call it. It's a corn patch because it's cornfields and then pig shit farms. They literally just have pigs out there. They literally just, for fertilizer. So that's what they do, so they got so that's what they literally farm pig manure.
So Aubrey's already kicked off with worst gimmick. Mike Awesome's Fat Chick Thriller. I can go better than that. Thrasher, is it Thrasher from Headbangers? Beaver Cleavage. Beaver Cleavage. I don't know. I don't know. As a name of a wrestler. And he had a bit of a fetish with his mother. They kind of implied that there was a bit of incest going off.
I mean, there's Khan, who was the guy that was up in like Wisconsin and stuff. Khan, where he like comes out of the water and he was like this mad, dude. I mean, that was kind of funny. Where he just pops up out of the water. I've shared that a few times. I think I have to go with 7. Because it's right there, it's WCW, and when Dustin Rhodes come out as 7, that was the cringiest, creepiest shit. And I mean, I never laughed so fucking hard.
Like 7, when he was on the fucking zip wire, he fucking that
come on,
didn't last long though. Did he fucking screw on it straight away? Did he actually just threw his that down? Look at this fucking bullshit they've got me fucking wearing.
He was trying. Okay, they were trying to do an Undertaker, of course. They were just trying to do their version.
Hellraiser meets the Undertaker, right?
Yeah, but goddamn it, if he didn't look like the cringiest fucking chomo there ever was I mean, he got so much bad press for it. They dropped that gimmick so fast because just people were like, there was like women, there's like mothers things coming out going, come on.
He just like go down to the ring, got off the zip wire, and just went, "Fuck this bullshit."
Yeah,
I've got me fucking wearing.
Yeah, I think even his own wife is like, well, that's like a guy down the road. Like he had to have that inspiration from somewhere. Did you know that he actually had an idea in that? I mean, that's partly his idea. It's just the way it come off. You know how like the wrestler will be like, okay, well I can do this. So he's like, I'm going to paint my face white. I'm going to look like the Undertaker. He knew it was a rip-off gimmick, but I don't think he really knew, what the fans were going to go with. And he's like, all right, I'll play a lot of things. I'll do a lot of gimmicks, but I ain't doing this shit.
Yeah. I think Dustin Rhodes was the king of the gimmicks. Same with Ned Leslie. Obviously, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Zodiac. Yeah. Oh, did you ever see Furface? Honestly, go on YouTube, type in Furface WWE. They had him in the 90s come out in this
WWE
fur fucking
had so many.
costume. They tried to repackage him after Brutus Beefcake character kind of fucking died. So they repackaged him with the furry mask face thing on with like furry arm bits.
Oh, is that with the horns coming out? The horn? Like, no, that was a different.
Yeah, he came down to the ring and just beat up random wrestlers and then ran off again.
Yeah.
It was called Furface. It didn't
I know they had a gorilla do that. They had a gorilla do that one time. I remember that.
Yeah,
Gorilla.
He'd come down to the ring, do a chop on a wrestler, they fall down, he run to the back. He never, I don't think he even had a match, to be honest. I just think he just interfered with the matches and stuff like that.
I think the Lord Sullivan was a bad gimmick, if you ask me, honestly. I don't think it worked. It just made everybody angry.
I think obviously Goldust, Cynthia's just mentioned that. I don't think that was a bad gimmick. I thought that was a really good gimmick.
No, Goldust was okay.
Then you had the rip-off
Goldust was that kind of like, I think Goldust about halfway in his career is when they come out with that 50 Shades of Grey or something like that. Or no, that was probably towards the end. You know, Goldust was kind of in there in that whole pervert dungeon S&M kind of thing.
Do you remember?
I mean, that's where that character. People love that character.
Do you remember the WCW answer to Goldust?
Stardust.
Yeah.
No, wait, that was W. Yeah.
Yeah, they had their own controversial wrestler, Johnny B. Bad.
Oh man, I remember that. I remember the Johnny B. Bad.
He used to go to the ring. He used to have his little sparkler thing. He'd set it off.
Yeah. He had like a star on his eye.
It was Mark Marrow.
Yeah. Didn't he have like a silver star on his eye or something? No, that's still what's his name?
Goldust and Stardust.
Yes,
That was Cody.
Oh, imagine Cody at Imagine WrestleMania. Cody brings out Stardust. Maybe that's what if fucking Orton was on the phone with Stardust and they do that? Like it's Cody's alter ego.
I was tipping. I mean, if fucking Dustin Rhodes went under such a heavy contract with AEW, I would have loved it to have been that conversation with Randy was on the phone to Dustin. They could bring him in, but I just don't see it. To be honest, I don't know. I'm scratching my head on the Randy Orton thing.
Yeah,
you look at the biggest families in wrestling. You're looking at the Hearts. Brett's not going to come back and do what's Brett going to do?
Well, I've seen like
you look at Von
people
Erichs.
say
There's not any Von Erichs. You know what I mean? It's like wrestling families are just running dry in my eyes, to be honest, because they're kind of all over the hill now. To be honest, you only really got a bloodline what's relevant. And I don't think The Rock's coming back to help Randy.
I don't know.
You've got Roman.
I don't know. The Samoan family's still strong. That's all they do. Samoan family, man. That's all. I mean, there's like 500 of them. I mean, they just keep coming out of the woodwork. You could probably put the whole show just using them.
When you've got like the likes of the Usos, what could be on the card? You've got Roman on the card. Why are they not getting involved in that? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to this random match with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes where they don't need to be involved. You know what I mean? It would be just weird.
Yeah.
What about the Yeti?
The Yeti?
Yeti in WCW when he came out to he came out to hug the Giant.
Yeah, but I liked it. I mean, I liked kind of where they were going with it. Because I was like, okay, well, I can probably get behind this, but then they made him actually wrestle, like being outside or being like an Andre or something that comes in, and that literally just stands there, not really doing anything, acting like you're an actual creature, but not the whole, I'm going to wrestle now and look at me. And I mean, I don't really want to see the Yeti put on like a sleeper hold. That's kind of too far for me. Like if you're an alien coming from space, hey, guess what? You're not going to know how to put on a sleeper hold. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, you're not going to know how to do it.
We had the Yeti. We've had the zombie. ECW's debut on WWE. I mean, that was just a sci-fi channel. Which what has a zombie got to do with sci-fi?
Well, no, I like what Abaddon did. She just got too much grief for it, but I liked Abaddon with the makeup. Man, she made those matches. I mean, it was just
AEW didn't know what to do with her.
Yeah,
They didn't know what to
but
do.
I mean,
There was no creative for her.
Yeah, well, it's the way she did her makeup even and put on. It's just crazy. Like, why isn't she? You know, why ain't they highlighting her and put some other people with her and have a group have a bunch of a pod of zombies. You know, have something, do something with her. But no, man, I just like the way she did her makeup and stuff. That was crazy.
It's only like she's in NWA. What's her name now? Destroyer. Yeah. She's a big lass. She's in NWA. I can't remember her first name.
Did you see where what's his name, Smashing Pumpkins guy? He's already trying to get out of NWA. He's tired of he's tired of messing with the talent. Yeah, well, the talent.
Corgan.
Yeah, Corgan, Billy Corgan. It's the
Billy Corgan. Yes. Yeah.
It's the talent. He says that they're not. He's tired of fighting with the talent. The talent thinks they know better. He's trying to put on shows for NWA, and he's just constantly fighting.
The problem with the talent is there's very limited talent down there. It's not the greatest of promotions. You've got EC3 down there. You've got Tom Latimer.
Well, they were done.
He was. You know what I mean? They're not.
Yeah.
You look
Everybody
at
told
him. He was not even in NWA.
Everybody told him, don't do the deal with Tony Khan because you're going to lose your talent pool. Right? Everybody told him. Well, he did the deal with Tony Khan. So AEW took a couple guys, and then they used their for the because
that's when
AEW
Ricky Starks went over, didn't it?
Yeah, but
Thunder Rosa.
Tony Khan, which everybody knew it. Tony Khan didn't give two shits about NWA or even about the talent they had because he already had his talent pool, from indie stars wanting to come over. So he just wanted to be able to wrestle in those areas instead of staying in one spot. Tony Khan wants to go to all these little areas, and that was his whole thing. He would be able to use the territory.
Yeah.
So, but and that's all he did. NWA lost their territories. They lost the arenas because Tony Khan took them. AEW did, and then Billy Corgan's trying to do here. Well, he has to do these second-rate arenas now because he can't do it here. And then Tony Khan went back to just doing it all in one place. Kind of screwed him over.
Yeah, I think what the problem with NWA is that once pandemic hit, that nostalgia kick that they had, that really classic. Yeah. I mean, they lost the support of Wrestling Days. He was a big supporter of that, of their. You know what I mean? He was bringing a lot of eyes to NWA. Same with the Insiders at the time. They dropped him to go with TNA. We've talked about Rotella. He's no longer associated with NWA. And he's a big advocate.
Not been for a long time. Yeah, well, see, he was, Oh, yeah. He even he did the NWA shows. Like, he would do, and even meet and greet, all that stuff. But he was central. He lives there in Florida, and he was down there doing all that. And, I mean, that's really where the wrestling, it used to be in the Midwest. Then it was in California for a while. Then it's still in the northeast, but for the most part, you go to Florida, and that's where you're going to, if you live in Florida, you're going to be tuned into the wrestling crowd. You're going to get, that's where you want to be if you're going to be in wrestling or, I mean, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You're going to want to get on one of those local circuits there.
A little fun fact for you. I mean, I've mentioned it before. This is mainly for the chat. Ren Sinclair came from NWA. That's where she came from. She was down in NWA before she signed a WWE NXT contract. So that's why she used to wear one half leg, like ring attire. So one leg exposed, one leg not exposed. So that's where she came from. Yeah, I think it's like with Shaki's mentioning Thunder Rosa. I think best bell was in NWA.
Yeah.
I think her AEW run sucks ass. I know she's had the championship, but other than the lights out match with Britt Baker, she's been marred by a back injury, which has cost her a fucking lot of money. She had to do like the commentary thing with the Spanish announce team with AEW. I mean, she's slowly getting back into the ring now, but she's got no momentum now whatsoever. She's not got that momentum anymore. I think her fan base has switched. I think it's her fan base now is a bunch of thirsty guys what rather see her in her underwear than see her wrestle. I think that's where she's gone.
I'm sorry, but I mean, you can say what you want about women, about Tiffany Stratton, her wardrobe. I mean, she's planning those. Tiffany Stratton plans her wardrobe malfunction.
She's no longer married, by the way. Brian, she not with Brian.
Thunder Rosa. Yeah, I knew Thunder Rosa. Yeah, they've been split for a while.
She keeps to stay in her husband's school, but Brian Quintez is no longer together anymore. They're not together.
Yeah, they've been split for a while. Thunder Rosa's still doing a dating thing.
Yeah, Melissa's doing her own thing now, isn't she? So
yeah,
I know her enough. I've followed her on X. I haven't spoken to her direct, but I've messaged her and she's.
You know what I don't get? You know all these like story. I mean, I get it. You know they were WWE, but so was her. If they got Francine's got two podcasts now. Two broads, one fork, or whatever. I mean, I'm serious. They're not trying to mimic their heroes. I'm just saying. Like two broads and a fork or something. Not saying anything, Dave. Maybe they like us a little bit. Francine's chat. I mean, she was there back in all that. And she could tell everybody about wrestling. You know, not many people go to her streams. I mean, you get to talk to her and Marty. Yeah, she does this. Well, she streams it too, but it's why are people not going there to ask about? Like Days wants to know about WWE. You don't ever see him in the chat. I mean, she'll sit there and talk. I'm friends with
you. You've got right. I mean, you look at Maven now; he's making quite a shitload of money talking about the secret.
Yeah, but
WWE.
Okay, but you can't.
You've got Ryback. He's out there. You've got Tamatonga on TikTok. He's doing a lot of stuff. Jake Michaels does a bits and bats on there as well.
Zillow Fatu, he does his thing. Yeah, Zillow Fatu's got his as well. But I mean, you don't like. She was one of the best women to have ever wrestled, just for the fact she took bumps. I mean, she was hardcore. That woman, well, she's on there with Marty, and they are a lady. Well, anyways, they are. I just don't get it. I don't get why some podcasts, make it, some don't. Because, like, you have these. I would think, like, if someone like Tori Wilson come out and just, started her own thing.
Tori Wilson does a lot of fitness stuff. She's away from wrestling.
I know that.
She's got her own shit going off.
Well, I don't think you really want
to. Does her own stuff. I mean, a lot of like obviously Mandy Rose, Mandy Sachs has got her own OnlyFans, so she's more interested in just getting her tits out.
Well, those are. Don't forget.
Thing is now.
Macy,
for a living.
I'm sorry, but Macy Estrada. If you want to go watch. That's an OnlyFans that you're going to get your money's worth. I don't know anywhere around. I mean, you go look at her X page. She used to be Lacey Evans, or she was Lacey Evans, that lady.
Oh, yes.
Macy Estrada. You want to? I mean, she don't care. She bears it all, and I mean, she's doing pretty good.
She didn't waste any time as well. She was literally once her WWE contract was up, she was like posting shit on X, which is like, whoa, hello, Lacey.
Yeah, but like I've talked to her and stuff, and on stream and stuff when she was on a stream on Thunder Rosa's. No, wait, it wasn't on Thunder Rosa's. It was Holly Dead's. Well, anyways, she wanted to do more promiscuous, sexually charged stuff because that's what sex sells, and that's the way. She was in the service, and she got out of the service and wanted to make money. And
we've kind of gone full circle here because we talked about one of the worst gimmicks. It's the Sergeant Slaughter gimmick they gave her.
Yeah.
They
The
were going to
whole-
have Sergeant Slaughter
Yeah.
accompanying her down to the ring.
That's what I was getting to. I was
went,
like,
fuck that, I'm not
she got
interested.
so screwed over with that. You know, and then the whole, and people don't even think it like that's a modern, you know, and then she's doing her, my dad, I lived a hard life, and, you know, blah, 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 then I went into service. No one gave a shit. I mean, it just didn't work. Nothing did.
Well, you did the lady
Whatever
stuff
she did.
first, didn't you? You mean, you remember when they first took her to the main roster as Lacey Evans from NXT, the lady stuff, and
Yeah.
she used to just come out, walk
Yeah.
halfway down the entrance ramp, and then walk back and do nothing. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah. I love it when people come, when wrestlers come out and the whole get the crowd all like, oh shit, what's gonna happen now? And then they just go, fuck it, turn around, walk back up. That's like with Johnny Gargano. I love that. Like his wife brings him out, he's like, no,
one of the greatest sells of a gimmick has to go down to what is his name now? I had his name in my head. Is it fucking it's the African fella, Asian fella, and he was coming each and every week. Not Jinder, the other guy.
Yeah, on NXT or main roster.
He came to the main. He was going to the main roster. They had him as a tag team. Then he was going on his own, and he was like coming every week. He's coming. Never came.
Veer Mahan. Veer Mahan. Is that what it was? Veer. Veer is coming.
Yeah, something like Mahan. Yeah,
Veer
something like that. Yeah, it wasn't
Veer
Mahal, but it was the other guy. And Mahal's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming, and it's every week for about 4 years. He's still coming.
Yeah, that's Veer. Remember? Because I think Days had someone in the chat that was Veer is coming.
Yeah,
yeah. Veer is coming. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. Dates never showed up.
Never got right, but I thought it was fun. One of the best things they also did was when they were putting Lana through a table. Yeah, putting Lana through a table. That spot was just legendary. It was. I think it was the only thing that was getting Nia Jax over as well. Is that she's gonna put her through a table? Oh, here we go. Boom.
Yeah, it's like
Lana,
if you look,
the announce desk.
But like Lana, I remember it was the 4th time she put her through that table, and I think I remember Lana looking up, just puts her arms up and says, "Fuck." It's like, fuck it, I'm going through a table. Like you can tell.
I can't talk about TNA because I didn't watch it, so I have no idea what happened. So we could talk about it, but I haven't got.
God! If you want to talk about TNA, all you got to know, Dave, is ODB is on there doing like promos, and ODB's on there. Old dirty bitch, she is there, and that is like
TNA
that's all you need to know about TNA. You know, like if anyone is going to bring James back to this community, to loving wrestling.
James is not.
Well, no, I know he's still in Austin. Yeah, I talked to him on X.
Yeah,
and
he can't wait to get out of hospital. He's just going. Yeah. He's itching to get back in the live streams. And
yeah, like he posted today.
He's going to be on a rampage.
Yeah. Well, as you can see,
I want people to absolutely fucking really welcome him back when he does come back into the chat. Yeah. I mean, he does deserve it. I mean, proper round of applause for that kid.
Yeah.
For what he's
if you notice
this year it's incredible.
Yeah. Well, look at like his Twitter. He's starting to talk about wrestling. Like he's starting to talk about matches. He's getting back around. He's getting back into it. He's getting himself. I love the guy. Like
he's a genuine dude, right? He's just a genuine fella. You know what I mean? He speaks his mind like we do. Like you do. Yeah. You definitely do. You say it as he see it, and that's what he is. And if he offends you, then that's not his problem. That's your problem. That's the thing with people today. We live in too much of a woke society that we get offended by the simplest of fucking things. And why would words offend you? Why would it offend you? Shake it fucking off. get on with your day, like we used to do back in the day. You know what I mean? It's like I've got too many.
Well, see, I've been through all the pretending and trying to make people think you're somebody that you're not. I'm just like, fuck it. Why would I even try to be somebody I'm not? If you don't like me, then turn the fucking channel. I don't need. I'm good. I mean, I got plenty of friends. I got plenty of
No, this is like the thing. When I turned off Days and Tommy, it's not disrespectful to them. I just got fed up. I got bored. They weren't providing me what I wanted to hear anymore. It wasn't for me anymore, and it's. I'm not saying it's for anybody else. Anybody else can go and enjoy it. You enjoy it, which is completely fine by me. The reason that I stick around Web, it isn't because of loyalty. I actually enjoy them making people miserable. Like Tommy with his musicals. People don't want to hear that shit. But I'm like, they don't give a fuck. But I'm over here like, this is hilarious. It's just funny to me. It's like looking at everybody in the chat. Oh, we're just talking about wrestling. And I'm like, oh, you poor bastard. You don't get to talk about wrestling. That's all the fuck we do is talk about wrestling. I know why Dave.
I don't give a shit about musicals. I just take it like it's sarcastic humor. Because Tommy's doing it. Because
he's the king of sarcasm. He's the king of sarcasm. You watch any of his content, but it's just sarcastic based.
And Dave loves sarcastic people being sarcastic. He loves this is the best. Like if the show sucks, he don't want you to say, show sucks, I don't care. That's not nothing. But if you say,
he'd rather read the comment what somebody this is the best thing ever.
Oh
my God, we're having such a great time.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that shoe she was wearing? Did you see her out? Oh my God. She's fucking bedazzled with all those jewels. Yeah, that's the kind of thing
I mentioned it in my Break It Down video. We mentioned it live on SmackDown as well. The guy coming out of the toilet going, ooh. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's comedy gold. That saved the show for me because that bit was the fucking highlight of the show. Yeah. Him just coming out unscripted going, ooh, don't go in there.
Yeah.
That's the shit. But it was like, yeah, that's it. We've got it. That's the moment.
That's the shot. Yep.
That's the one. That's the one you're going to be making money off.
Yep. It's just like, don't go in there, and then you're just like, then you get the symbolism of, this whole show
is that Randy Orton was caught in. They shot back to Randy Orton in the ring, and he literally had to try and compose himself because you could see that he was going to fucking laugh because he saw what we saw.
So he's like,
see him come out of the toilet.
That's why I like R-Truth, man. He's so funny. Like, as a fan,
make people caught. Yeah, Sami Zayn's good at it. R-Truth's good at it. But Danhausen's getting there as well. Give Danhausen his credit. I love the Bella clone that he comes out with. Some of the stuff he's coming out with is comedy.
I really think Danhausen's doing really good. Like in AEW, they didn't know how to really. They weren't really doing anything for him.
He'd suffered some massive injuries. He'd broken his leg when he arrived in AEW, and then
Danhausen,
a muscle.
He never really was he's not going to put on banger matches though. That's not what you hire someone like. Yeah, that's not what you hire someone like Danhausen. He's your package. Put him out there. You can still put him in the ring. Imagine Danhausen as a manager. Put him in there and just have him be someone's mouthpiece.
It's just comedy.
Hurt somebody and give him a monster. Give him some new wrestler you bring up, like maybe bring up Javon and have him be Danhausen's first.
Javon Evans is on the main roster, isn't he? He's on He's on Raw. I know what you're saying. Somebody like Josh Briggs could probably do with a Danhausen in his corner, really push that darker biker persona. That could work.
Yeah, and you could just he could just have a volley of, you don't even got to, that's just an introduction and then give them their gimmick. You could have Danhausen debut the wrestlers with new gimmicks and just, let him just kind of
you're going to be
Yeah. Yeah, you could have them like unveil. This is my new monster. This is an atrocity. This person is a dumbass and they can't wrestle for shit. You know, that's more of a me introducing fucking wrestler. This person's dad used to suck Vince's dick, so we're going to give him a multi-million-dollar contract. I mean, that's kind of like, you wouldn't want someone like me in there, you know, introducing.
You'd be like the worst promo guy in the history
Yeah,
of promo.
I'd just be like, yeah.
You'd be like, you'd come down to the ring, and you'd be going, "Oh, hey, you Hulk Hogan, I'm walking out. I'm gonna break your fucking leg, you piece of shit, scum sucking asshole.
Yes. Fucking child
molester. I'm gonna rip your fucking dick off, and I'm gonna shove it in your own mouth. I'm gonna choke you to death with your own dick, you motherfucker."
Damn, Dave. Damn it.
Oh, we've just been cancelled. We've been cancelled.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yes, we're done. It's all over. Didn't last long.
So we're signing off on the last ever podcast.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
About sex, baby. Oh, Cynthia's talking about sex in the chat again. Yeah.
Oh, sex? Come on. I mean, it sells.
She's singing a song. She's singing a song. She's entertaining leads.
Oh. Serenading?
Sex,
yep.
baby.
Let's
talk about you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It does make sense.
I mean, obviously, when we talk about the worst gimmicks ever, you can't do that without mentioning fucking Shockmaster.
Oh God! See, right there, my mind. You start talking about sex, so when you said Shockmaster, I went that way. You know, 2 for the stink, 1 for the pink. I was like Shockmaster. And I mean, I was like, oh yeah, the gimmick. I forgot about that.
I mean, what basically the whole gimmick was a sparkling fucking stormtrooper helmet with fucking sprinkles on it, fucking sparkles, glitter, fucking helmet. I mean, it was just nothing to it.
Even if he didn't trip and fall through the wall, fall through the wall, that's a stupid fucking gimmick.
No, the thing is,
what fucking 2-year-old thought of that bullshit?
The wall was set up to hold it up. They had like a stanchion thing at the bottom, like it was held down with big bricks. So when he burst through, it wouldn't knock the entire set down. But fucking idiot didn't lift his feet up and just went fucking head over the fucking like police bot thing was on the floor.
Yeah, a lot of it's just so fucking dumb, but there's none of it makes any sense.
I mean, you could see, like, Bulldog, I think it was Sid Vicious, and Sting couldn't hold their expressions when he fell through, and then he lost his helmet, so we know it was fucking former Tugboat. That's, what is he? Is he uncle, or, yeah, I think he's Cody Rhodes' uncle or something. He's related to Cody.
Dumbass winds like 50 miles an hour, and then a fire truck takes off. Someone decided it was a good time to burn. So they're probably burning half the town down.
Oh, right. Have you just had a fire truck go past you?
Yeah, that's why if you heard the siren.
I didn't hear I didn't hear a thing.
Oh. Well, I got noise canceling, so, you know, so you don't hear all the wind.
Horbury says the problem with Shockmaster, it was a real gimmick. He blew it in like 3 seconds. The gimmick was sucked anyway because they did a fucking voiceover thing for him. It wasn't even the guy, Fred, I think his first name is.
Yeah.
It wasn't even him talking. It was somebody in the back what did his voice for him, and it was like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know.
Yeah.
Here comes the shot.
Yeah, but wasn't it like a
glitter
but it's just a stormtrooper? But I was gonna say he's a stormtrooper, so like. What was the sci-fi image? What was he? Was he from space? Is he some fucking farthing retard who just, you know, wandered in from the street? Like, what is this guy's 6 years old?
Shockmaster.
Well, see, because you know WWE was going after the kids, and WCW I don't think really went for the kids. They went for more like teens and college guys, and Same thing with ECW. So I don't know why they had that gimmick. What kind of I mean, they were going after the nerds, maybe. But even a nerd's going to be like, no, I'm not dressing like a fucking stormtrooper and hauling through a wall like a retard. You know, that's just...
Dylan says, I don't want Dave to lose his channel for talking about it. I won't lose my channel, dude. It's okay. Don't worry. We can swear. We're good. I've said the CUAC word loads of times in streams, and it's not being cancelled, so don't panic about it. But there's no cancellation. We're not big enough to get cancelled.
That's like when Aubrey says that he got put in jail on X or Twitter or whatever, and I'm like, dude, I used to do that like 6 years ago. Yeah, that was 4 or 5 years ago. That was a thing. They just gave up, said, fuck it, this guy's going to do whatever he wants, so we'll just let him do, no one gives a shit.
So, I mean... Just saying, do I think that Jay will come out during Roman's match at Mania? No. Yeah, I think you've got to limit the amount of interference that you're going to have at Mania, because we've talked about 2 matches, what could have the interference. We've got Cody's match against Randy Orton, what could have somebody in Orton's corner. You look at Jade Cargill's match, you run the risk of doing interference in every single fucking match, and then if they do, what are we achieving? And I don't want that for Mania. I don't want interruptions.
If they do the interference on night 1, they're going to make a match for night 2, or later on at that, that'll be a new added match at some point. So it's not really, but we're not stupid. We know what's going to happen, so why would they even do that? The interference, it just ruins it, because either a match is going to be made later, or it'll be made for the Raw right after. But for it to be on Raw, it's going to be a Raw Superstars, so we kind of know, what's all going to happen. So none of it. They're wanting to shock us and wanting to make it good. You just do away with the interference, because we know that's what's coming.
You know what? The thing with WWE should be, like we said earlier, they should just focus on putting on fucking decent wrestling matches and not worry about the fucking storytelling. The storytelling is now. You know what I mean? This is the storytelling leading into Mania. Mania should be, can we put a banger on? Can we have a banger after banger after banger? And we should be looking at trying to get 5-star classics in every single match. That's what they should be achieving. It's the biggest show of the fucking year. And this is where you showcase the fucking talent. We have seen it so many years where we've had watchers in our matches at WrestleMania. And we're done with that. We need to have these high-quality matches. Let's let Roman and CM Punk breathe. Let them have an half an hour, maybe even 40-minute match where they can just tell the story in the ring and not worry about, we've got Jay coming down. I mean, how many fucking tribal fucking warfare matches have we done at Mania? We don't need that.
To be honest, Rhea and Liv can only do, they're women, and they can only do one match each. You can't just have the whole show with all your best wrestlers in there, telling the story. You can't have Orton fighting 5 different people at WrestleMania, so you can't just put your best wrestlers, your best talent, the guys the people who know how to tell the story in the ring. They know that each move that they do means something. That's what you get with Orton. That's what you get with that's what we used to get with AJ Styles. He's not just up there doing a Pele kick. We know where that Pele kick's going to lead. We know where if he wins, what he's doing. They're not doing that with Cody, and Cody can do it, but they're not telling that. They're not letting Cody tell that story.
Cody's story at the moment is, look, we loved him chasing the championship. For me, switch him. Let's have him go for the WWE, the world title. Let's move him away from the WWE championship for a while.
Put a wig on a sumbit. Put him in the women's division, and have him and call him Codette, or some shit. Put a star on where his dick should be, like on his trunks. There you go. You put a star down there, everybody's like, what the hell? And then you put a wig on him, and he comes out and wrestles. And he wrestles women. And then he becomes the best woman.
They could actually do the flipping Andy Kaufman, where the intercontinental, the intergender champion. He could go up against Nyla Rose.
Nia Jax, she's gonna. But then when she sits down on his chest, you could have him smile, you know, and then just to be like, yeah, sit on my chest.
They just need, like I said, they just need to put on a proper wrestling show. I mean, this is the one thing that I totally agree with AEW. They do put on wrestling shows. You know, their PLEs are pure wrestling shows. You're gonna get closer to a 5-star match in AEW than you are in WWE.
Yeah.
All right, I don't get the false finishes. They do too much of that in AEW. They have a match where it just goes on for way too long, and you know what's going to happen. You know who's winning. But still, the matches are, you know what I mean? Obviously, I know I fall asleep during AEW. It's not because of the quality of the match is bad. It's because it's too fucking long. That's my problem.
AEW just, no matter what, I don't care about each individual match. Like, I could say, well, I could watch it and say, well, this match is pretty good. You know, they're doing that. And, okay, well, I can see botches because I know what I'm looking for. So I can see the shit. But still, it doesn't go nowhere. And there's no reason for it. And there's no climax. There's no, yes, my fucking wrestler won. Because I don't give a shit about the wrestler. I mean, you know, like the gimmick. I don't have anything to invest me. I don't have the soap opera. I'm not invested in it.
Yeah, the problem with AEW, and I've always said it, the storytelling sucks. They can't tell you a good story. All they do is, oh, Hangman had a good match 10 years ago against this person. Oh, we'll relive that, and you get your dream match. Oh, here's another dream match. Here's another dream match. Here's another dream match. And it's like, well, what are they fighting for? So why is that a dream match?
If we look at the past year, I mean, with AEW, you put on great matches, and you're looking for that WWE contract because that's what that's the payoff.
Fucking MJF has already said that the end game for him is WWE, and it will always will be. He's not going to discredit his time in AEW, but his end. WrestleMania is the mecca for all of wrestlers. You don't go into wrestling and going, I want to get to Bound to Glory. Oh, I want to get to what is All Out or All In. You're not fighting for them pay-per-views. You're not fighting to get on them cards. WrestleMania is the fucking show you are wanting to get on. Any wrestler in any promotion, WrestleMania is the destination. That's if they want to wrestle at WrestleMania, of course they do. They're lying if they say they don't. Absolute fucking bullshit.
Well, that's like people say, well, John Moxley, like you talk to a AEW fan, John Moxley don't want to return to WWE. He would not. I was like, bullshit. He's even said in interviews. He is not. If WWE offered him and paid him enough money to come back, he'll do whatever.
It's going to be the right story. It would
be like a Shield reunion. Yeah, it would be a Shield reunion. It would be him coming back as Dean Ambrose,
The story is there. Karrion Kross, same with him. Reason why he didn't re-sign with WWE, there was a contract there for him. He said that he didn't want to be sat at the fucking back doing nothing.
Yeah, because once
making money, he wanted to be out there being creative. And he just said, look, I'll sign back for WWE if they give me a story to work with.
Yeah,
you got to have him creatively.
Yeah, that's like and there's nothing. You got like Stephanie sitting there holding a title, and they don't have any story for her. The Wyatts, they don't really care to have a story for them because
there's no story they can do with them.
Yeah,
literally no story they can do with them.
Have nothing. Yeah, anything's going to come off. It's going to get negative press. I mean, you really don't. There's nothing to do with a lot of people. You got Cody. They don't know what they ain't doing shit with Cody. They brought Orton back, and that's really, put him back, make him a heel. That gives a story, because that's...
You've got to look at the mistake they made with LA Knight.
Yep.
And they fucking dropped the fucking ball on that guy. They have dropped the
and now
ball
what?
On him.
I mean...
This was if you were looking for a baby face to replace Cody so that Cody could be heel, it's LA Knight.
Yeah.
It's fucking LA Knight all day long. It was easy money. It was an easy transition.
But when
they
he had all that,
drop the fucking ball on him.
Yeah.
Massively.
2025, they could have just built him and, they could do any of that.
2 years ago, when he came up to the main
2 years
roster
ago when he came in. Oh, yeah. He had heat. Yeah.
It was fucking so over.
Yeah. But
How
nope.
the fuck do you drop the ball on him? How the
then
fuck
it
was
put,
that?
they put the brakes on him because they had other things they were doing, and they were doing the bloodlines. Who gives a shit? Put them in there against the bloodlines. Put them in there at least helping with, like, when Roman come back. Put LA Knight out there.
They've had him part of this storyline now with the Usos, and it's like we haven't set him up for a match at Mania. It's like we've got this Vision versus the Usos, where this is where it kind of falls down, because you've got Seth, what should go up against Braun Breaker, but I would rather put Braun Breaker in with the Vision, with Logan and Theory against the Usos and the LA Knight. That's where I would put Braun Breaker, because you haven't got Bronson Reed. If Bronson Reed was back, then obviously he'd be in that position, and then you could do Braun Breaker Seth. It makes no fucking sense. Have Braun Breaker or the Vision without LA Knight. They've been telling the fucking story with them for the best part of this year, and to not have a conclusion at WrestleMania, a 6-man tag, just blows my fucking head off. You know what I mean? It's like, how do we not do that? Where are you going to put LA Knight?
Yeah, but they're whining about, oh, well, we got all these people are hurt and they're out and all this. And it's like, well, okay, it doesn't mean you stop. Just do the match without them. Like, okay, so Braun and Bronson's not there. You can still move forward. You just, not with Braun and Bronson. I mean, just change it up. Throw someone else into that, into there. Find guys that work out for it. Go that way.
So, an interesting question then. You have Seth versus Braun.
Yep.
Who does the Vision bring in? Because you can't bring Brock Lesnar in because he's facing Obafemi, so he's out of the question straight away. So if you've got the Usos and LA Knight, so you've got Theory and Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Looks like Logan Paul might be having something with flipping Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that, by the way. That fucking sucks. Don't just fucking ignore Tom fucking Brady, please. Because we're going to have Jelly Roll on fucking WrestleMania. Fucking don't need Tom Brady. I don't give a fuck about Tom Brady. He fucking means nothing to me. Jelly Roll means nothing to me. They're not. They're celebrities in America. Not celebrities over here. Tom Brady. I'm not going out and buying Tom Brady merch. Nobody in the UK gives a flying fucking rat's ass about him, to be honest. We don't care. We're not in. He's not a big name. They ain't fucking selling merch and advertising's got Tom Brady on it here in the UK. Has it that? Well, no.
Yeah.
I mean, Tiger Woods is more over, and we're only getting his news because he was in a fucking trashed his car again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Tom Brady news, that's not making the fucking news. We're not getting anything about him.
Yeah. Celebrities. I mean, I liked it when they did the celebrities, like, guest hosting Raw and stuff like that, but that's where they should be.
Day, when you had Philbin and all them lot, just like doing Farrah Fawcett and shit like that, just doing random things backstage with the superstars, just interviewing them. That's where they should be. They should be in the fucking ring. I thought we would have learned a lesson with WCW when they had David Arquette as champion. You had Jay fucking Leno fucking wrestling at one point. You've got Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
You've got all these fucking people. What you just like think, hang on, wait a minute, what the fuck are we doing? Why have we got this?
Well, the thing is, I mean, I don't mind, like, if you're an athlete, like Dennis Rodman plays basketball, Shaquille O'Neal, the Fury versus Big Show thing, that's okay, like, because they're actual athletes, and, that never really bothered me, but it's when you have, like I enjoyed the Colin Jost thing with against Braun Strowman, the Andre Battle Royal and all that.
Oh, that was just a bit of fun. That was in a match. What was on the pre-show? It wasn't at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not a Mania event. It's not nothing that's. It's not nothing being like made to be huge, So I mean, it's not main event. We're main event. WrestleMania is for wrestlers, and it's for us who watch wrestling and like the actual wrestling. But still, you know, hey, the celebrity stuff's good. It's funny. Show a celebrity in the crowd. That's fine. You know, they can be in attendance. They can do a backstage thing.
We had that, what is it, Tim Rose or something Rose, where he used to get absolutely battered by Kane each and every WrestleMania. Which
Adam Rose?
Yeah, something Rose, something like that. Anyway,
yeah,
was,
Adam Rose.
Baseball or something daft. I don't know what sport it was from. I think it's baseball.
Oh yeah.
He'd come into the ring, he'd do some segment, and then Kane come out and just fucking choke slammed him, and that was it. You know what I mean? It became a regular spot.
Yeah.
The thing is, when wrestlers, celebrities come in, like I Show Speed, right? Credit to him when he took the spot off of Braun Breaker at the Royal Rumble that year.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's what you should be. That's what a celebrity should be. They shouldn't be winning fucking wrestling matches.
Yeah.
Or at least the Jelly Roll thing on SmackDown should have been comedic, right? You should have had Danhausen come out to the ring after cursing Kit Wilson, and we have funny spots. It should have been hilarious. It should have been... The fact that they took it serious is where the problem lied with me. It was like, what the fuck? You've got Kit Wilson. He's a wrestler. He's been doing this for fucking years. Jelly Roll comes in. Oh, I had a dream when I was a kid to be a wrestler. Why didn't you become a wrestler then, you flipping shit bastard? You know what I mean? Why didn't you become a wrestler? Why didn't you fucking train? Why did you become a fucking country and western singer or fucking rapper or whatever you became? Why go down that road if your dream was to be a fucking wrestler? What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, if you dream to be a WrestleMania or a dream to have a match in WWE... Pat Rose, anyway. Stephen, shout out to you.
Pat Rose. It's not Pat Rose. It's actually Pete Rose. Who you're trying
Pete
to think.
Rose. There you go.
Yeah,
that's my fucking problem with it. Is that Triple H has come out? Oh, it was their boyhood dream to become a wrestler. Why didn't they become a wrestler then? Why did they become a rapper? Why did they become a fucking country and western singer? Why did they go down that road if their dream was to be a wrestler?
Well, because
I have a dream to be a porn star, but it don't mean I'm going to rock up to a porn star fucking shoot and demand their top star with the massive dick to move out of the way so that I can get my little dick in and just have a
Dave, I just pictured you. I just pictured you showing up just to it somewhere you find out that there's that they film porn there. So you actually just go buy a pizza, show up, and say, "Pizza man." You just knock on the door randomly. No fucking part of the crew. You're just like, "Pizza man, I'm here to deliver a pizza." You pull your pants down. There you go. Now you're a fucking star.
You do realize my look it'd be a gay porn shoot. I just got the wrong day. You know I just got the wrong day.
Or it's one of those freaky deaky bestiality porn bullshit.
There's the donkey.
There's the donkey. And she's like, "Okay, bring him in." And you're like, "Damn it." They put you in a donkey costume and you're like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm down. I just want
I think that's the point. I think the point is like if you had a dream, you dream to have a tennis match at Wimbledon here in the UK. Oh, I dream to be in the final at Wimbledon to win the trophy. Somebody comes up to you and goes, "I can make that dream happen." Right, sorry, Pete Sampras, but you're not going to be in that Wimbledon final because David realised replacing you for this one. What now? You've gone through the entire tournament to get to the final for me to just go, well, it was my dream as a little boy to be in the final.
It was my dream as a little boy. So I fucked all these porn stars so I can one day be in this fucking tournament. So fuck you working your whole life, all the dedication, all the lost family time.
This is the thing, we don't do that, so why the fuck are they doing it? Why is that an acceptable thing for Triple H to come out with? It's bullshit, and it's like, oh, but it was his boyhood dream, he's really dedicated to it, he's lost a lot of weight, I don't give a fuck. If he wanted to be a wrestler, he should have trained to be a wrestler.
But that's the whole point, isn't it? That's Triple H.
Your boyhood fucking dream.
Yeah, but like, that's Triple H, you can tell he's selling out to us fans. I mean, he there's no other way to put it. He's sitting there saying, well, hard work,
he's trying to
determination.
justify
That
it.
doesn't get you nowhere. He's like, fuck it. Well, and at least if he would have come out and said, well, Jelly Roll did what he could because he couldn't be a wrestler. So he sang, and he got to the place where he quit eating fucking burritos, 10 burritos before he went to sleep, and he lost weight, and he went through adversity, and, you know, he's an inspirational singer. That's what got him to the ring. No, he didn't say that. He just basically said, fuck you, you worked your whole life, doesn't make it shit.
All right.
You know, Jelly Roll's heels here.
It's all right, Triple H saying all this now, but what would he have been like when he was at the main event status at a WrestleMania and somebody like Jelly Roll come along?
All his fucking work that he put in.
Oh, he's got a dream of being a wrestler, Paul. Sorry, I'm going to pull you from your main event match because I'm going to give it to Jelly Roll because it's his dream. Would a Triple H be talking the same now? No. Would he? Fuck. He would have kicked off politics at the back. Would have been in full effect.
Yep. Well, I mean, we'll see Triple H is at the top now.
Look, I like Triple H. I have got no problem with Paul Levesque. I have a problem with some of the creative decisions that come out of their meetings. I do think there is a problem with...
Well, the thing of it is, he's got a boss just like everybody does. People tell him what to do, and everybody's got somebody else that tells them what to do. Jelly Roll...
Shit rolls downhill. It's standard.
But it's been rolling. But how long has Triple H... How long has that shit been rolling? Like, it's down to where we're the fans, we're the ones paying for the shit, we're the ones showing up. So at what point, you know, do we just stop showing up? That's what people's done. They started AEW because AEW was started because the shit kept rolling downhill.
Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Tony Khan with the Tony Khan's backing. They all started.
Well, Tony Khan came in and bought it, if you remember. He wouldn't come in and backed it, and then he purchased it.
Yeah, Tony Khan was a baby. What was started from Cody, the Bucks, Kenny Omega. They just wanted to put a show out there. What was an alternative? They had the Lucha Boys on the card as well. You know, we're all in. But it was.
But remember, AEW was meant to take it WWE down. That was the whole point. Before Tony Khan even came, they're like, we're going to put on our show because they weren't getting anything with WWE. So they're like, well, we're going to put on a show. And it's just, you know, they were going to take the WWE down. They just never got that. It just never become that.
I mean, the fact that what is it, 5 years now, AEW, and they still hitting like 1 million views each and every week for Dynamite just tells you that they're not doing anything. They should be hitting 1 million. It should be a steady view rate for them.
They threw a giant fit. They were like, oh my God, Dynamite is the best show. It's so good because it did 730,000 views, right? Because it's up from 640. You know, they're still not even doing, they're still not even doing 1 million. You know what I mean? Like,
it should be an average at 1 million every week. That's what
should be more.
That's what Raw does. You know? That's what SmackDown does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, SmackDown and Raw are not hitting their targets. Of course they're not. Just some of the shows because the shows are hit and miss. NXT, this is where they're at on the network. They're on the CW network. Are never going to get to that 1 million mark because they're just on a low network. What doesn't have that regular viewage because it's a woke network. That's why. That network, CW is all about men crying and this, that, and other on their TV shows. That's why that's never going to fucking take off. Have you ever watched fucking Flash? Supergirl where, lesbians. Have the lesbian in.
Yeah,
it's just a woke channel. Very woke. I'm surprised that a wrestling show exists on there, to be fair. They cater for the woke people.
Yeah, but with as much money as Tony Khan's dad has, I would have thought he would have his own one ring, you know, one place where he can build it up. They did it
in Jacksonville, didn't they? They had Pete's Place for ages, and they decided to go on tour. They started booking these big arenas, which they couldn't fill out. they've learnt the lessons now, because obviously they go to lesser arenas with less, and make it look more compact. You know what I mean? They average about 2,000 people per show, sort of thing, where they were getting stadiums that were
they got some
15,
shows.
16,000 people, and they weren't even fucking filling them out, and there was empty seats everywhere with tarps on them.
See, the thing of it is, with AEW, they still do where there'll be a match or a show, they'll have a whole show, and then they will edit and pick out matches from different shows. You know, so you'll get
thing. And I've said this before. I thought the best thing what came out of AEW was AEW Dark on YouTube.
I never watched it. Never paid attention.
Because what they did was they have their talent, and they'd invite the indie talent from around America. So you would have Warhorse, you'd have Danhausen, you'd have those indie guys that you don't get to see. Even like little mean Kathleen, she was on Dark. You know what I mean? You've got to see these people. Hollycatch.
Yeah.
You've got to see these people what you don't get to see normally, and they would be going up against Thunder Rosa. They'd be going up against Cody Rhodes. You know what I mean? I thought that was brilliant. I used to watch Dark and think, I don't need to watch Dynamite. I could just watch this. You have female matches. You'd have about 3 or 4 female matches. You'd have the tag team, then men's matches. It was like 2 hours of just, don't need to tell me a story. It's just simple. These guys are in. They're independents. Job done. I like that. The fact that they dropped that after the pandemic, I think was the wrong step for them. I mean, we got Collision. Not watch it. Never watched it. I just don't. I don't know. Only time I think I ever watched Dynamite was when it was on the same night as NXT, and I think I watched a couple of episodes then, and that's when AEW was actually quite good. They had the Lucha Boys on the show. It was they had a direction. They was competing with NXT, so they were starting to do more storytelling. Moment where NXT moved to Tuesday nights, AEW just lost the plot and just didn't know how to compete anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's, you're trying to advance. You're trying to change your product. You're trying to do everything so cheap because, like, you got to have a production team. You got to have a set place. You got to have. I mean, WWE has all that, and we get the values. We get the camera angles. We get, WWE is so far beyond anything AEW could even dream of fucking doing.
Oh, but that was Kevin Dunn, wasn't he? Kevin Dunn was amazing. Well, he used to have the cameraman shake like that. Oh my God. He used to come out of watching a wrestling show with he's done, and it'd be like, oh my God, I'm fucking dizzy, man. No, the drone stuff has helped WWE. I like the drone shots they do. I mean, that's... I mean, it's the presentation of WWE. I think it's way better than AEW. AEW looks dark and dingy most of the time, whereas WWE, bright colours. You get more of the fan interaction.
Well, it's also the angles. The camera angles you get. So, like when they do a move, they don't just have one camera above the ring. You're moving all over, and you're getting different angles. You're getting better angles.
Oh, well, I mean, it does. AEW do get right is the butts.
Yeah,
the cameramans are pervs. I do like their camera angles whenever Sky Blue's on. It's literally fucking asses. You don't see the move; it's just bottom, bottom. More bottom.
Yeah, it's like, what's this? Oh, she's doing an uppercut. We can't see it. All we can see is her cake. That's all we get to see. We know what her cake looks like. Yep, that's what her cake looks like.
Okay.
Kendall is so attractive. Like, just when she does her moves, she stays hot. Like, I don't know, that woman just a seductive. Some women just have it. Like, they just know, they can.
She's the ultimate package at the minute. She can wrestle. She's good on the mic.
Her moves are so effective. I'm not talking. Yeah, but I'm not talking. Just she's such an attractive woman, but it's she does her moves. Her moves, like when she moves or puts them in a triangle, it's sexy. It's done like it's textbook. That's what you want to see.
Well, when
she's
you
not.
dropped her straps, aren't you like thinking,
oh yeah,
fucking day? It's like,
I'm sitting there going, hey, I hope the strap keeps coming down. Someone grab those straps. Someone just I mean, I'm just like, okay. Yeah, that's what that's what I'm saying.
She's hitting all the marks at the minute, and she's just getting a massive following.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, all credit to her. I mean, I kind of like what Callie Armstrong's doing as well. I think she's great in Evolve. It's only a matter of time before she gets into NXT.
Yeah, but she's on a different.
Oh, go on.
With Armstrong, it's more. I mean, yeah, she's hot. I mean, all the women. It's like I sat here and it's like, oh, this woman's hot. This woman's hot. I was like, they're all hot. I mean, it's like, I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm just saying. But like with Armstrong and Kendall, I mean, their moves are so crisp, and they know that they don't have bad angles. There's no like I seen it from this angle and it looked off, or it looked gross. They wear enough clothes to where you're not seeing anything, so it kind of lets you enjoy the match and not feel like a pervert at the end of it.
Yeah, I think with like Callie Armstrong, the only problem I do have with her is she's booked a little bit too much like Bianca Belair. She is completely booked the fucking same. She's like a carbon copy, and that's the problem.
How old is WWE, and how many wrestlers have we already seen to death? Like, you can't help but be like somebody. Or
you can already see the booking. You can already see the booking. She gets to the main roster. She's like, the fucking match why I call Bianca Belair Wonder Woman. Oh, Wonder Woman. I haven't done that in so long. I can't wait for her to come back. But the reason why I call her Wonder Woman, it's the fucking ladder match she had with Bayley.
Yeah.
He's having a fucking ladder match, right, with Bayley. They're fucking beating the fucking holy shit out of each other. Midway through the fucking match, she has enough energy to pick up Io and Dakota Kai and put them on her back, carry them up onto the fucking top rope and deliver her fucking move. Fuck off. Yeah. That is not believable to me. That is just booking gone fucking mad. It's like, no, I don't believe that shit. You're just having a fucking ladder match with Bayley.
Yeah.
Or with Nia Jax. And then you've got the fucking energy to then fucking lift two fucking people up on your fucking shoulders. Fuck off.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the fucking line. I can't cope with that. I mean, I don't mind Bianca Belair, but that's why she gets Wonder Woman. Because that should not be fucking happening. That's not. You're not selling me a wrestling match. You're just going, oh, look at how wonderful Bianca Belair is. No, fuck
look at her conditioning and her strength.
Yeah, they overbook her, and I can't stand that. I hate it. Because that just rubbishes whoever she's against. Damage Control had no chance while ever fucking Bianca Belair were on the same card as them. You know what I mean? They couldn't keep that group over because but we can't book fucking Bianca Belair bad. She's got to look like she can beat up 20,000 people in one match. It's like, no, that's not how you do heels. That's not how you book baby faces. That's why I don't like Brock Lesnar. I don't like Goldberg. The WCW thing was shit. That run that he had is garbage. It's one of the worst runs I've ever seen in my life. Oh, he's unbeaten in 2,000 matches. Oh, gives a fuck. He faced jobbers. He faced fucking independent people. Guys what were just training. How many of them were fucking top tier talent?
Honestly, Goldberg put a lot of food on a lot of tables, so you got to look at it that way.
Oh yeah,
I mean, he put a lot of food on a lot of tables.
That streak was the most pathetic thing I ever saw in wrestling. He wasn't even anywhere near the fucking top tier that he was presented to us as. He couldn't fucking wrestle for shit. Oh, I've got a jackhammer. Oh, I can do a spear. That was it. You know what I mean? You moved them moves away from him, and he couldn't. He knocked himself out more times than anything, and that was before he got to the fucking ring. He used to knock himself out during a match because he could do a spear or miss, and then when you run between the ropes at turnbuckles and you do the spot with your shoulder into the ring post. He used to get it fucking wrong, and he used to charge his fucking head into the post. Yeah. He did that on several occasions. He used to fucking get his timing completely off. Enzo Ramore, when he was in WWE, he used to be the same. He used to get his timing all wrong. He was terrible. Sasha Banks could never do a suicide dive without nearly taking her head off. It's like, if you can't do the move, fucking stop doing it. Tamina, even though her dad, Superfly Jimmy Snuka, used to do the top rope, big splash, when she did it, she couldn't fucking do it. She looked terrible. Every time she went up, it was like, stop doing it. You can't do it, so stop. Do something else. You're making it look stupid. The frog splash doesn't work for you.
Yeah.
And you see it all the flipping time with these wrestlers. It's like, just don't do the move. If you can't do it, don't do it.
I don't know. I'm excited for Stand and Deliver because I want to see.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for that. We are live for that at the weekend.
I think the Tatum and Blake match, that'll be okay, but I was hoping to see it.
We've got to be careful. We've got to be careful. We've got Chris and Aubrey in the chat. They would cry if we started going, that Blake match is going to be boring. They start crying in the chat. They'll be going, oh, Dave, the stream's getting a dislike.
Yeah, but that just the way they portrayed Blake, and she comes out. I mean, and Tatum, it's weird. It's like, why would you have? I mean, I get it, the title. Blake wants the title. If Blake don't win the title, I don't even see the reason.
She can't win the title. You just put the title on fucking You should have just given her back the title. You're not going to fucking switch it again.
I don't see Izzy Dame or the Colleen coming in and doing anything. I don't see nobody doing shit for real. Unless Izzy comes out somehow.
Is absolutely over like fuck in
NXT why would you take the title
over. Don't get me wrong, Blake Monroe will have a day. She's going to be up on the main roster anyway, anytime soon, probably after WrestleMania. Expect to pop on more after Mania. She's going to the main fucking roster, so I wouldn't fucking cry about her not getting the North American title, because she's destined for main roster, easy peasy. So I wouldn't cry about her. Tatum Paxley is also rumoured as well, to be honest. So that could be an interesting story going in. Whoever loses is going to the main roster. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
So either way, somebody's going to the main roster. So I wouldn't worry about that match, to be fair. I mean, just enjoy the fact that you're getting to see Blake Monroe wrestle in a skimpy outfit or whatever.
Just enjoy the fact, she's going to come out with a skimpy outfit, and she's going to sparkle. So Tatum Paxley will be all goth and black. So you'll get goth against Barbie, or whatever.
Well, that's what they're doing it for, really.
Yeah.
I think is it Saria versus Sol Ruka on the same card?
Don't care.
I mean, nobody really cares about that match.
I mean, the split king, that's fine. Put them back together, piss people off, or just get out of each other's hemisphere. One of you go this way, the other one go this way. Sol Ruka, is being called up, so I don't even know So is Zarya going to get the title? Is she going to? I mean, that's how it has to go, right?
Yeah.
I mean, eventually.
Who's got the North American title?
I think JC Jane's
JC Jane's still the NXT champion.
Yeah, she's still the champion.
She's still the champion.
Yeah.
Who's she facing? Who's she facing at Stand and Deliver? Or has she even got a match? I haven't. To be honest, I've slept. I haven't watched the last 2 weeks of it. Well, I've got NXT this week. I won't be watching. I didn't watch last week, so I'm struggling with the matches. I know there's a fatal four-way for the men's: Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, Tony D, and of course Joe Hendry. Again, even in that match, I feel that Joe Hendry's got to win because he hasn't had.
You can't take.
So, JC Jane, if she does have a match. Oh, it's Kendall Gray. It could be Kendall.
Yeah, Kendall Gray.
Oh, definitely easy. If Kendall Gray beats Lola Banks on Tuesday, which she will,
Yeah, she has to beat Lola Vice first. But yeah, it'll be Kendall Gray.
New champion.
But
Yeah,
but you got.
It's easy. It's so easy. It's so predictable. I
Well,
see Kendall Gray as a
really,
new champion. JC Jane goes up to the main roster.
Yeah, because they already brought Kendall from Evolve, but I mean she was already in NXT, and they're going to give Kendall Gray that. I mean, because if you're going to take someone, I would take Kendall Gray before I would JC Jane, but that's just because she's you want to get her early and get her in there, but.
I think they want to give her a championship on all shows before she gets up to the main roster. So
yeah, I'm just saying you could take Kendall Gray and put her on top as she is, and she's gonna excel because she's gonna go up as Kendall Gray, the person you see now, who is gonna replace Shayna Baszler. I mean, but she's booked better than Shayna Baszler was, but Kendall Gray's the real shit. Same as when you bring what's her name up from Evolve now. So when she comes up, she's the real deal. She's like Kurt Angle, too. Callie Armstrong. Yeah. So when she comes up, she's going to be the Kurt Angle. So she's legit, But she's got to wait. She's not as polished as Kendall Gray is. JC Jane, I just don't know where they're going to put her. What are they going to do with her? I don't see any place for JC Jane to go, to be honest.
Yeah.
She's one of those.
I get what you're saying.
She's one of those NXT people that I don't see I don't know what she's going to do on the main roster besides mid card shit or job out to people. I mean, what else is she going to do? She's good. There's just no story for her to get into.
Yeah.
What are they going to do with her?
Yeah, I think that's where we need to, look at people what are going to make, make an impact on the main roster. This is why you like your Ethan Page, your Ricky Saints, your Tony D, and of course Joe Hendry are going to stay in NXT for another year because what can they do on the main roster? Nothing. They're not going to change anything. Ethan Page might look good on SmackDown, but who's he feuding? What match are you going to throw him into? Yeah, you're going to team him up with Chelsea Green, which obviously is the first thing you'd do. But then after that, you're just like, he's going to be a comedic character. And we've already got Danhausen, you've already got R-Truth, you've already got Wilson. Who are them kind of characters?
You look at Sol Ruka, you look at Tatum Paxley, you look at Sol Ruka. You could imagine them in storylines on the main roster. They're not just going to come up and job. I'm sure they will for a couple times. But Tatum Paxley, you could pretty much put her where you want to. You could put Sol Ruka where you want to, and they can survive on their own.
You've got to look at like the success stories on the main roster at the minute. You've got Carmelo Hayes when he came up, they did nothing with. Yeah. I don't think they had a direction for him. Now. The direction is, I mean, he's prime for main event for me. I think it's awesome. And it is being showcased. Yeah, I don't want to see another Hilliard Dragunov match with Carmelo Hayes. I think that's done. I don't want to see that anymore. Because if they do that again...
you could do... Yeah, but, you want to put them in matches with the older guys. You want to have them... You want to see them fight the main talents already. So... You're going to want to put Javon in there against, you're going to want to put Javon in there and Bobby Lashley if they really do bring him back. I don't know that they are, but those are the guys that you're really, you want to see the Kingo. You want to see him in there with Javon. You want to see him in there with Trick Williams. Those kind of talent.
I've already said what they should have done with the lad from TNA, the Yorkshire lad. What's his name?
Yeah.
This could have built up a massive feud between them two, him and Javon Evans, which could have gone shadowed decades. You know what
about what was the guy that he looks so much like William Regal?
Slater, anyway, it's Leon Slater.
Yeah, Slater. Yeah.
Go on. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just talking about that one kid that looks like or whatever. He's the nephew or some shit of William Regal.
Oh, Araya Connors.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, he comes up. I don't know what they're gonna.
Oh, I can see Charlie Dempsey.
Yeah, Dempsey. Because when he comes up,
he's his son.
It's his son.
William
Man,
Regan's son.
Like he's good. Like, you know, he needs to do like the Jason Statham kind of, you know, dirty boxing kind of shit and just be a dirty wrestler, right?
Well, he's got the old classic wrestler gimmick, hasn't he?
He's got the red trunks.
Thatcher's doing the exact same thing. I don't know if it works with the WWE audience, though. It works on NXT, of course, but I don't know. I think that's why they haven't ventured him up into the main event scene. I think he's always going to start like that.
That's what I mean. Like, is he kind of going to do the William Regal thing? Is he going to be like, is he going to come out as royalty? You know, be the douchebag? You know, everyone owes me. I'm the greatest guy there ever was. Or, you know, what are they going to? They're going to have him pull up in a fucking limo and roll a window down and ask for Grey Poupon. What are they going to do with him?
Shakim's being very forceful in the chat. Read my comment. No, I'm not going to read your comment because you've been forceful. So no, not reading
your comment. But I know I like it.
No, you're going to try and tell me what to do. Absolutely no. Read my comment.
Shaquem cracks me up, man. He's losing it. He's like, nobody listens to me. Nobody fucking talks to me in chat. And I'm like, dude, I'm right here. I see what you're saying. I've got to concentrate on, you know, like I'm a mod, like in Daze's chat, and so I'm concentrating on, you know, what everybody else is saying and helping people get comments through and stuff and dealing with all that bullshit. And it's like, Shaquem, I can't just say, you know,
Age card does that as well. Age card does
and I can't make Daze read. Yeah, I can't make Daze read a comment when he's got 5 billion comments. He's trying, you know, Daze tries to spread it around and talk to people and stuff, and you know, and there's only so many comments he can even get to.
Oh,
you know,
he doesn't read my comment. I'll leave his chat crying.
Yeah, we all do. We all do. He don't read my shit, but I don't make Daze read my shit. Like I'm talking to everybody else in the chat, you know, and then I'll do like where someone needs something, I'll be like, hey Daze, you know.
Me and Austin used to just have so much fun.
Yeah.
Back in the day, me and Austin just had so much fun because we were competing against each other to see if Daze would read our comments out.
Yeah.
Or we'd try to get him to laugh. So half the time where he read our comment, it was like, I've got 3 points because I made Daze say something. Yeah. And he'd read out that comment and I'd be going, that's another 3 points.
Yeah.
we didn't care. We wasn't that bothered. We were just doing it for the jerk. It was the jerk.
Yeah.
But anyway, Shakim's comment was Ricky Saints and Ethan Page coming up as a tag team to help Randy Orton.
Oh, no, man.
Ethan Page has already got this affiliation with the fucking Vanity Project. To do it again on the main roster with Randy Orton, fuck that. I'm not interested in that. I don't see him as a tag team.
I think Ethan Page
see them as rivals, to be honest. I think that you would build them up as to have a rivalry at some point.
I think Ethan Page. I think we've seen it in NXT. Ethan Page, doesn't matter. You don't have to do the Canadian shit. But man, Ethan Page is made to be a heel. He plays one really well. You know, he can make a crowd. People still like him, but you know, he's just a hateable guy. He's cocky.
He's got a smugness.
So he's evil. You know, and then he pushes on the Canadian shit. So you could see him with Sammy or something, you know. You could see him going, you know. You see multiple storylines where he's pushing his, you know, just being a cocky bastard. That's just, you know, you look at him and you're like...
Ethan Page up to the main roster, I've already said it. You put him with Chelsea Green. It's as simple as that. What they were doing down in NXT was absolutely fucking golden. And it would work so well on SmackDown. I'd push Ethan on his own. Because you do run the risk of, like the Ricky Saints, being more over than Ethan. Ethan needs to have his own spotlight. Yeah. I love Ethan Page. I've liked him since he left. Well, I liked him in AEW, to be honest. Not that I thought AEW knew what to do with him. But personality-wise, I watched some of his stuff on YouTube, his toy hunts and stuff like that. He's so good. Absolutely.
But you see what I mean? Like but it's that he can, you know, he's a good actor, and you know, He's able to make, he's just a born heel. I mean, Baron Corbin, he's born heel. Like, you want to heel, those are guys that, yeah, I mean, Baron Corbin didn't do all that well, but, I mean, they should have ran with him.
And
yeah.
That's the, you know what I mean? Triple H said
that's
it on Beyond the Mat.
Yeah.
If your job as a heel is to get people to hate you, the job done. Dominic does that by just showing up. Logan Paul does that by just showing up. That's instant heat. And as a heel, that's what you want. You want people to jeer you. You want them to boo. That's the whole point of your act. You're not over as an heel if you can't get people to boo you. And that's what the problem with John Cena last year is. People didn't want to boo him. So his heel term flatlined because people just wanted to cheer him and say, "Oh, we want to say goodbye to you. We don't want to flipping boo you."
That's the same thing with Randy Orton now. I mean, people still cheer him. They love him even more now that he's turned heel again. So he's just one of those guys.
It's just one of them things. You want to sing along to his theme song.
Yep.
That's why Dominic is the best. I think he fluked it, though. I do think Dominic fluked. I think he's just one of them what just got the heat out of nothing. I don't even think he earned his heat, to be honest. All he said is that he had a night in prison and then it made him a badass, and that's it.
Yeah.
That was it. Everyone just started booing him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's where he got his heat from. And it's like, oh my gosh, really? That's where you're going to get your heat from? Jesus Christ. I mean, it works. People are suckered into it. And it still works now. He still gets booed out of the building. But, fair play to Dominic. He's just running with what he's got. I don't mind him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's some
he's on your register.
He doesn't.
I like to see him get punched in the face. Dominic's, I like to see him get punched in the face. Just like Corbin. So I love they should have ran with the Corbin begging and, being all down and depressed. And
they had a good gimmick with that, though. They was people starting to. The problem with it was that people were getting sympathetic towards Corbin. The broken Corbin character, people were starting to like him, and it was like, oh no, we can't have that. So they have him win the fucking money in Las Vegas, and then he became the prick again. Him and fucking, I've seen him live, and when you Americans come over to Britain, you do the same fucking act. It's the same fucking joke every fucking time. You do it every time. Every American wrestler that comes over to Britain, what do you pick on? British people's teeth. Every fucking time. It's the oldest joke. Honestly, you're like a broken fucking record. It's the fucking teeth. Every goddamn time. Have you guys heard of a toothbrush?
Working out your demons over there? You're like, nah, fuck this. I'm going to talk about you stupid ass Americans, you bastards. You're doing this stupid shit. Fucking wrestlers come here. I like it.
You're like every time. It's the same fucking joke. It's been recycled that many fucking times. It's like, Corbin, we heard that joke from fucking Macho Man back in the 1980s. What the fuck? You guys ever heard of a toothbrush?
All you ever eat Hard Rock candy and all that good shit.
Oh, man, we know that you guys are very hygienic with your teeth, that you have braces at fucking age 80. We see it. We see it in movies, and they're all braced up and that. We do that, but not to the degree of you guys in America. Yeah. Straight teeth, got to have straight teeth because you got to be you got to look like you're a movie star. No,
you don't look like a movie star. We don't have. Most of us just give a shit. Yeah. Well, I don't. I mean,
it just makes me laugh how that's the joke that they come over here with, and it's like, oh, it's like we've not heard that before.
Yeah, well, we ain't heard that from. Fuck out of here. You don't like our teeth? Get the fuck out of here.
Come over to America and start going, well, you Americans, here's a burger.
Yeah. Then you take a bite and you're like, oh, wait, that's why you eat it. Jesus Christ. It's fucking delicious. What the fuck? Why are Americans so fat? Well, guess what, motherfucker? We like food and we eat it.
I do like to wind you guys up over pancakes for breakfast. Yeah. That does make me laugh. Yeah. That is, I don't give a shit what you have for breakfast. I don't care. But I just find it funny that you go, oh, it's breakfast. Let's have
I don't even like pancakes. I don't even like pancakes because one time for a kid, when I was a kid, Dad didn't get paid. So for some reason, Mom was like, y'all want pancakes? So we ate pancakes for like 3 straight weeks. You know, just because... You know, it was just for whatever the reason the company wasn't paying.
So, toast for us.
So we had pancakes for like
toast.
3. Yeah, but like we had pancakes for breakfast, pancakes for lunch, pancakes for dinner, and it was like, well, because we had granted we had like whipped cream, we had strawberries or blueberries, we had shit to put on it, jelly and all kinds. They were but it was still.
It's just like the syrup you put on, which is like not the healthiest thing in the world. It's like slap a load of syrup on it, and then you've got berries, you've got all the healthy stuff, and then it's syrup.
Yeah, and then we
what you do, you've just ruined the healthy part of your meal. It's like supposed to set you up for the day. That would send me asleep. I'd be like, I'm going. I need a nap.
For those 3, and even growing up, I'm like, if anyone's like, want a pancake? I'm like, nah, I pass, because as a kid, there was 3 weeks that ruined me on pancakes. I mean. It sounds pretty shitty because, hey, everything gets tight. So that's like a bad memory is eating pancakes for 3 weeks. Now, I wouldn't want to go to Ethiopia and tell them that, where they're going to get nothing. I'm just saying, like, they're like, well, fuck, I'd fucking love to have pancakes. Yeah, what the fuck's a pancake? That's a
pancake. Yeah. You ate pancakes? Oh, my God, you ate?
Yeah, you fucking ate, you fat bastard.
You're having shit, you're saying shit.
Yeah,
you had food, you ungrateful bastard.
It's true. Yeah, it's like, oh wow, you poor son of a bitch.
We'd love to sniff it. Never mind eat it.
Yeah. It's like, well, that's what I mean. But like, it's not like third world problems and shit like that. It's not like it's just that was a bad memory though, because I won't eat. I mean, I'll eat them still. I'm just not like if it's on the menu and it's like pancake, nah, I'll pass.
Byron, got a shout out to you. Don't need to spam the chat though, dude. Don't spam it.
I get it if you're new.
You've put that in one minute. You're spamming the chat, dude. Byron, stop it, or you'll get. I'll have to get a mod on you. Mod him, please. Time him out because he's spamming the chat.
Yeah.
Spamming the chat back. Sorry, Byron, but if you're going to be like that, you're going to be a knob. You'll get timed out, dude. I asked you kindly not to spam the chat, and you carried on. I wasn't going to read what you was trying to spell out, so I'm not having that.
What the hell?
You're stopping people from talking when you do that, and you think you're clever. You're not.
Yeah, you're like.
You'll just get timed out.
Just fuck off.
I get it. I don't mind it. Byron's usually all right. He's usually all right, but if you're going to be a knob, and I've asked you not to, if you're not going to fucking listen to me, and you're still going to, I'm still going to spam the chat. Yeah. You get what
especially when it's the channel administrator. It's the channel. It's literally the guy whose channel you are on is telling you. We're asking you, hey, stop.
I'm just asking him to stop. He could write that in one fucking message and it'd have been read.
Would be like, okay, hey, I understand you. I'll stop. I'll go ahead and stop. Nope, motherfucker's probably just like, yeah, look at me, motherfucker.
Dylan's asking, did he do something wrong? Yeah, he spammed the chat. You stop people from talking.
Dylan's like, oh wait, I was eating dinner. Has he done something wrong? I will attend to this.
No, I mean, it wasn't. I don't think he was writing anything wrong. I thought, you know what I mean. It's probably totally innocent what he was writing, but the fact that he was putting one letter at a time was stopping people writing in the chat. You can't do that. That's spamming.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't find that acceptable. You're stopping from other people from writing in the chat by taking up the space. Don't do it.
God, I could only imagine you as a mod on Daze's channel. You would fucking lose it. You'd just be like, did you tell the same people the same shit?
Oh,
for like
just get timed out. I just fucking time them out. It'd be just bump. Not even fucking second guess. I won't even tell them. It'd be just bump. You're gone. You're gone. I
tried to like help them stop, you know, because I mean, I want everybody to.
I'm just not bothered. I just go right. If there was
I tried to just, you know, because they're going to do it. Their accounts get changed. They're just going to come in with a new one. They do it constantly. I've done the banning thing. The same motherfuckers are there doing the same shit. And I time them out.
Complain because he's getting loads of views.
Yeah. So it builds up and it bottles up on me. But for the most part, I can deal with it. But like it does get annoying, and I want to just say, "Fuck you!" You know, I just want to take him to the side and choke him the fuck out. Like I just want to be like, "All right, you're gonna fucking lay here for a minute, and you ain't gonna do shit. You're gonna fucking sit there. You're gonna not touch shit. You're gonna fucking do something." You know, I just want to have the ability to like crush them with my bare hands.
Yeah.
Because I just want to reach through the screen and just choke somebody the fuck out. I
always look at it this way. I allow people who have freedom to say what they want to say, right?
Yeah.
But if you take the piss, then we sort it out. If my mods don't do it, I'll go on and I'll fucking do it. But you won't just get timed out, you'll get banned.
Yeah.
So I won't put up with it. Come back with another account, fine. Until you be a dickhead again, and then when you dickhead again, that one gets stopped.
That's what I said. I've done that, and it's constant, and then eventually they do go away, or they straighten the fuck up and they don't do this. I mean, you can't.
The thing is, with Byron, he's been on this channel before. He's been in the chat. Yeah. He knows what it's like. He knows he's going to get his fucking message read. So
and he's on Daze's chat. Yeah, but he's on Daze's chat, and he does the same shit. But I mean, I guess that's different, you know, a little different. But he knows it's wrong. And when he's on your chat, you read everything in the chat. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm reading everything, so why
You're great about
it? I don't need you to spam the chat. I'm going to read your message. I even start reading the rude ones. Well, not the rude ones, the racist one. I mean, I won't read it out loud, but I will read it, and then I'll just go, right, that's not getting said. I'm not going to give you the time of day because of what you're saying.
Yeah.
I have people what have fucking come on with the fucking names, and it's like suck my dick, and it's got it as the name, and they think they're being clever.
Automatically.
I've got to say suck my dick, and I'll just say it anyway, and I don't fucking care, mate.
We get some really.
Have you ever been on this channel before?
We even get like Trini is a stupid bitch, and we get like James can suck my dick. We get all those, like, and they never make it into the chat. So why even? You're just wasting your account. You're not proving anything. You know what I mean? We're not going to let your account name be something offensive, like you know, it's not happening. You definitely can't be racist about it. I mean, I don't care how you phrase it. You know, don't be racist. Don't be a piece of shit. Don't come in and talk about. You know, on Daze's, we're getting a lot of people that come in. And
I've started to get a few trolls, a few people that are coming in, and it's because I've opened the broadcast up to the fin screen. Since opening it up to that, these people what are just randomly strolling are coming into the chat, and they're going, "Oh, what's this? Oh, I need to put a comment in. What's rude? Because I've got no better to do. I don't even like wrestling, but this guy's talking about wrestling, so I need to say something." And it's like,
we get like you're gay. Yeah, we get all those. You're gay. You're an idiot.
Oh, they tried to get me to say that so they could clickbait me, so they could clip me saying, "Oh, I like this and I do that." And if I say it and read what they're saying, they've just got clip and then put it out on the internet that I've said this.
Yep.
And I'm like reading it thinking, I'm not going to say any of that because if you clip it, it's going to look like that I've just said it without being prompted.
Yeah, so you could click things
way.
all the time. Like, I mean, I wouldn't give I don't give a shit. Like because you can take anything that anyone says. Like, I'm surprised I don't have so much bullshit. People just making up, taking clips of shit and and then saying, "Well, look what William Hensey said." It's like you're not gonna shock anybody. Everybody, anybody who even knows me, I ain't gonna give a flying fuck what the hell you do. I don't give a fuck about social media. Like, I don't give a shit. It's like, what are you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna get you taken off YouTube. Who gives a fuck? I don't do nothing. I'm a fucking mod on the channel.
Know what
are
to
you
be
gonna
honest,
do?
when I decided we were going to do this, it was like you've got that little noise in your head. Oh my god, I'm going to unleash William Hensey onto YouTube.
Yeah.
What the hell? And you can hear Dave going, "Dave, what you doing?" Tommy going,
you doing,
"Dave, what you doing? Why are you doing this with William? You're mad." I just think, you know what? Fuck it. Why can't I do it with? Why can't we do it with William? Why can't we let this guy do his fucking run over? And you know what? To be honest, you're not as bad.
No.
What people would have feared you to be, and that's
I
to you.
Go that way. I can go. I mean, I can.
Oh,
I can fly off the handle.
You can go down.
I'm just saying, I'm just not going to do that because I respect and love you, man. That's not. See, this is your channel. This ain't. This is your thing. It's like I do the same thing with Dave. I don't. If I'm like even on a web, I'm within my own boundaries that I set. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I could go off. I could probably get this podcast taken down if I wanted to, or if I just started laughing or if I was drinking. Yeah, you wouldn't want to. At
the end of the day, if we really wanted to really be controversial, there's loads of topics we could pick on.
Oh yeah,
I just avoid to talk about that. I mean, we don't. As long as it keeps semi-wrestling related, I'm happy to talk about anything. But we're not going to go into racism. We're not going to go into conversation about non-binary and all that kind of crap. Because we'll be here all fucking day with that.
Honestly,
that's for other channels. That's for other people to discuss.
Yeah, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere on every channel, damn near. So you just want to sit back, talk about wrestling, and enjoy the things we have in common. And fuck it. We don't got to be outlandish, or we don't got to talk about shit because we know it's going to cause
we don't need to be. It's not clickbait, basically.
Yeah.
We're not a clickbait channel. I've never been a clickbait channel. I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
There's people what are out there on YouTube, but do the clickbait shite, and it's bad. It's bad when they do that.
I agree. Yeah, and it's a wrestling community. I mean, yeah, everybody talks about different things, but that's you talk about what you want in the chat, and we watch wrestling. We talk about wrestling. It's something that brings us together.
The chat is open. It's just why when people abuse it, it pisses me off.
Yeah,
because it's always an open forum. People can say what they want to say, and I've always promoted that. And so when people start abusing that, it's kind of like, well, I've given you an opportunity. Now I'm telling you to stop. Can you if someone's got a problem with me or anything, even on Dave yours, I mean, I don't argue. I don't argue as in like getting mad or getting upset. I'm just like, fuck off. If you don't like it, fucking, what the fuck are you here in some place that I'm at? Ignore me. Don't fucking talk to me, and I won't talk to you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about like in Dave's chat, so people just get pissed with me, or they'll kiss my ass, and I mean that shit ain't gonna get me to fucking like you. I mean, you're in a chat. You're not here for me to like. You're not here for me to dislike. The thing is, though, the thing is, though, you're in Dave's stream. It's his stream. They're there for Dave's.
I'm in your stream. Yeah,
you're there for the person you're watching. You're not there for the people in the chat. Particularly, you have a conversation with people in the chat.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I'm there with Dave.
You're there for friends. It's like Leeds and Cynthia. They've got their own thing going off in the chat.
Yeah, there's no reason for anybody to get mad.
I don't mind it. It's when, it catches me off guard when we're talking about something wrestling and then you read Leeds go, "Oh, Cynthia, I love you." And it's like, oh my flipping God. And it's got nothing to do with what we're watching. I am kidding. No, it's banter. I love banter.
Yeah.
And it's banter between them two. They know that I'm only kidding. I don't stop them doing what they want to do, to be honest.
And with Leeds and Cynthia, it's not hurting the chat. People in the chat enjoy it. They jump in. They like that.
Yeah, they're
so
engaged with it. They're engaged with it.
It's not a negative thing. I mean, and they're still talking to you about wrestling, so it's not, it's not getting in the way or anything of what you're trying to say. I don't think it's, it's just them doing their thing and it works. I mean, if people are having fun, I think you're really receptive to that. You're like, hey,
you've got to promote.
Yeah.
Right. You've got to promote. You've got to just.
Well, you got to lift your people up.
If it got to a point where I thought it was taking over a little bit too much, and I thought, it's too much of a spotlight, I will go, hey, Cynthia, can we chill it down a bit? Leeds, can we chill it down a bit? It's not. I don't want to promote a loving. I want to promote wrestling talk. You know what I mean? They will do it. Yeah. I know they will.
Yeah. Well, Days has said that to me and to ask me to calm down my shit. Don't be just going like, as chats were getting, but that's what people liked, and he's seen that, and I just said, well, if you don't like it, man, it's your stream. I'm not gonna. If you want to look in the chat and see pro wrestling, I'll talk about wrestling. That's just everybody else talks about wrestling, so no one gives a shit what I say about it. So it's like that's what people are in Days' chat doing, and so then I still talk and do my own shit. But
with Days' chat. I mean, what it is with that is because obviously they're trying to grab Days' attention, so they kind of lose sight of what they really want to say. And some of the opinions it's just replicating what Days has just said, and it's like, oh, Days, I agree with you. No, you don't. You have your own opinion. Days wants to promote people's opinions. That's what he does. That's what he wants to see in the chat. He doesn't want people blowing his whistle for him. He doesn't want to see the 1,000 people going, yes, Days, I like you, Days. I agree with you, Days. He doesn't want to see that because he can't react to that.
I don't.
There's no reaction to that.
Yeah. Even before
you all have a different opinion, then I can react to that.
Yeah. With like you and Austin, you guys are getting his attention. To make him see who he reads, and you guys are doing your own thing. If you remember, I'm having my own conversation. Days ain't even a part of the because I'm like, Days has got, there's so much people putting in some really good comments every now and again. So, Days reads those.
You put in that joke, you put in a really good comment, and he doesn't see it, and you're frustrated. I do it all the time. I think, some people in the chat are absolutely laughing at what you're putting in. And I'm thinking, Days, can you see it? Days, so I can at least get him to go, ha ha ha. And then you end up writing it about 900 times, and you don't want to write it 900 times.
Yeah, then you're like,
to see because the joke is gone.
Yeah,
it's already left. It's like, the moment's gone now. He's not going to see it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like with me, I just talk to mostly everybody else. I've had my fun with Days. He's acknowledged me. Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, when I go into the chat,
handle it. I think I like talking to everybody else and letting Days kind of, letting everybody else talk to Days and get his attention. I mean, I've had enough.
The main reason why I don't really go into the chat, I don't really have the time because when I'm at home, I'm live streaming myself. If I'm at work, I have a 20-minute window, and in that 20 minutes, I don't want to be saying hello to. I mean, the first hello chat. That's where I want to end that conversation. You'll go, Tom will say hi, then Stephen will say hi, and then you feel like, do I answer back to that? Because I don't want to. And it's no disrespect. I've already said hi to everybody in the first place. I haven't got time. I've only got 20 minutes. I'm going to spend my time going hi to everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
And then
I'm going to have to wrap this up. My phone's on like 20%.
You know what? We were going to wrap it up anyway, mate. You know what? We have done nearly 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do more, though.
We've got 5 minutes.
I just got to charge my phone. I have to be on my phone.
In 5 minutes anyway, so it's all good, mate. It's all good.
Is the connection better here, being in town instead of being outside in the country?
You've broken up a couple of times, but nothing massive.
Yeah.
Nothing massive.
Well, it's
I think the topic of conversation, because it's been a good stream. Yeah, this is stuff that we normally would do where you're not on the stream.
Yeah.
General chit chat. Oh yeah, the stream went okay.
Yeah.
Rate the stream.
Yeah, rate the stream. One, I fucking hate William, piece of shit.
Well, what I'll do is I'll let you get off and charge your phone.
Oh wait, get off. What are you talking about? Wait. So is this where I scroll down, get off? Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. You said this is
mate. You do what you want once the camera stops rolling.
Yeah, what? Stop the fucking camera first. Stop.
Make sure you click off.
Yeah, my agent's going crazy right now. Dude, get off of here. You're going to ruin your career.
What I mean is, if you leave the chat, I'll finish. Just wrap up. I'll finish off. You just stop the camera. I'll finish off. I'll get us to a climax.
We did all the foreplay in the beginning. We got it all going. The stream's hard. It's still hard, but you can finish it off. I'll let you finish.
We'll get to a climax.
I'll say I love you, and that's my sign off. Yeah, I'll catch you later, buddy.
Yeah, William, bye,
y'all,
mate, bye. See you later, babe. Pleasure talking to you. Let's take that off, though, and we'll swap my camera out because I'm a little bit too far over here. William Ency there, bless, absolutely golden, love that guy. Let me just get me more central. I don't need to do that. Boom, there we go. In the middle. So thank you everyone that's joined. William Ency, thank you, dude. Always good having a chat. Hopefully you enjoyed it in the chat as well, because that's what it's mainly about. Dave sounds kinky. Yeah, we're going to climax the show. Get the money shot. But yeah, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. Any quick questions that you've got, fire away right now while we've got chance before we bugger off. Because obviously I have missed a lot of the chat. But if there's anything you want to say it now. We've got a couple of minutes. Thank you, Shakim. You made some decent points. I just don't think Ricky Saints and Ethan Page are going to be a tag team much longer. I think their egos will get in the way. Usually the case with heels of that magnitude. Leeds, thank you, Cynthia. Legends, as always. Chris, I think, has already left, has he? Anyway, we are going to wrap it up. So thank you for everyone that's watched. I'm going to get some food now. Oh, my chair is redundant. I'm on my flipping makeshift chair. I'm on my backup chair. Yeah, so I'm going to actually try and fix the chair tomorrow for the next live stream, which is going to be fun. I don't know how to fix it, to be honest. Tried wedging stuff in to stop it from going down, but that's not worked, so I don't know what to do. I might have to take it apart and start again. I don't know. Help. But anyway, I'll look at that tomorrow and see if I can fix it. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening with whatever you're doing, and I will catch you. The next live stream will be Wednesday. Probably Arsenal-Chelsea again from the Champions League, possibly. Don't know. Have no idea what we're doing Wednesday, but that's the next live stream. So I'll catch you all then. I've been David Real Life. You guys have been awesome. And William Ency's been awesome as well. Shout outs to him, my great co-host. Yeah.